Don't know if we're quite live yet. Well, I've hit the live. Hopefully we are. Nothing seems to be coming up on my end yet.
No, I haven't got anything.
Hey, hopefully we are live and you can all see and hear us. Please let us know down in the comments. That would be absolutely awesome. Let me just have a quick flick at the chat, see who's in. Hi, happy books and stuff. Hey, Durden. Hey, Phil.
Hey, everyone, you all right?
Hey, Amy. Oh, hi, Lizzie. Hopefully that is everybody. I'm having a few issues with Tinternet at the moment, so please bear with me. I'm destroying my workflow today. Yeah, nothing's coming through on my phone. I'm just going to have to go off the chat on the messages on StreamYard, so there could be a bit of a delay tonight in getting back to your questions and stuff like that. We will do best as we can. So this is Lee from Lee's Creature Features.
Oi, oi, you sexy bunch of grapes.
Oh, right, let's get it. Boom! Oh, Scott, your voice is cracking up. I think that's just my voice. Hey, Phil. So, Lee, you run a YouTube channel yourself, Lee's Creature Features.
I do.
Oh, hi, Annie. So where did that start?
So basically, my background was always in fish. I've always kept fish. I've done tropical, marine, and I had a beautiful reef tank, and I had a shark that I hatched from an egg. And when the shark died, I sort of lost interest in it, and I thought, well, what can I do now with this tank? I had a 6 foot by 4 foot enclosure. And I thought, I'm going to try something different. And I started researching into paludariums with a bit of water and a bit of land and having different animals in there and seeing what I could do with that. And there wasn't much out there on YouTube and that to, like, when I was trying to research it. So I thought, well, I'll film my own little journey doing that. And I never set out to do a channel or be a channel or anything like that. I just wanted to film what I was doing and put it out there for other people to see. And it just sort of took off from there. And it was researching the animals that I was going to put in it that started me looking at the inverts and the mystery boxes and stuff like that. And it just sort of spiraled from there, really.
You mean you got addicted?
I did, yeah, in a big way. But for me, it was more about building the enclosures. So I'd get a new animal, which is why I like the mystery boxes, because it was something you hadn't thought about getting yourself. And then I researched the enclosure for it and building the different enclosures. And that's where it was at for me. Oh, I think you froze. Oh, we've lost you. Or I've lost you. Oh, no. Don't leave me hanging. Lee is now in charge. I know, it's now the Lee's Creature Features live stream. It looks like we've lost Scott. Looks like you're going to have to put up with me now. Where'd he gone? Sing a song, Lee. You don't know hear my singing voice. Well, while we're waiting for... Oh, is he back? Is he back?
Hey!
There he is, I thought you'd stitch me up then.
We've had quite bad weather in Coventry over the last couple of days. I think it's been playing around with the internet.
Oh, right.
So fingers crossed, we're all good now. So where have we got to?
Yeah, so for me, it was more about like building the enclosures. So getting the mystery boxes and that was a good way for me to push myself to build different enclosures for different animals and sort of growing from there, really.
Where did the fascination for the seahorses start?
So, like I say, I've always had a background in aquatics, keeping like different things, turtles, fish, sharks, all sorts. And yeah, seahorses was just the next thing for me, really. I think I wanted to make the move back into the aquatics and especially the aquatic inverts now, because you get some really cool like marine inverts and stuff that are really different. And yeah, my local shop had a pair of seahorses, and it's something that I hadn't done. And it's unusual to find something that I haven't done in that sort of hobby because I've been in it for so long. So yeah, I just took to it, and the more I learnt about them, the more interested I was. And now that I'm breeding them, it's just, yeah, it's really taken over.
What do you do when you breed them? Do they go like back into the wild, or is it part of that breeding program? Or
No, so with marine, a lot of marine fish and stuff are all live caught because they're so hard to breed in the home aquarium. There's literally just a handful that you can breed. Your common clownfish being one of them, and seahorses being another. But it's not really done. I don't know of anyone else who is breeding them in the UK. But yeah, so I'll be breeding them and start supplying them to pet shops and stuff locally because they don't come up often.
Yeah, the clowns can fetch some ridiculous amounts of money.
Yeah, something like the Picasso clowns and stuff. Yeah, I mean seahorses, you're looking anywhere between 55 and 95 per horse. So when they have between 100 and 1,000 babies at a time,
you're loaded.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, obviously raising them is the issue. I found breeding them's been really easy, and once they pair, they mate for life, and they'll breed every sort of 4 months. But raising them has been a real issue. I haven't managed to get a batch last over about 2 months. And the main reason for that is because you need to constantly feed them. Seahorses don't have a developed stomach. They don't really have a stomach, and they vaporize their food. So out of everything they eat, they only actually take in about 33%. So you need to constantly feed them.
Pushing through, yeah, I got you. What do they feed on?
So the babies will only really take small live food like brine shrimp. So you need freshly hatched brine shrimp. The adults will take brine shrimp, mysis shrimp. I've actually got mine on frozen food, which is a big help because obviously feeding them live all the time is costly. So I've got them on frozen mysis.
Breed your own brine shrimp, couldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which is what you need to do for the babies, really, because they need them as they're hatching.
So my friends,
it has got its challenges.
My friends, they breed all the Picassos. They've got commons. The Picassos are beautiful fish, I think.
Yeah, they are lovely.
The black and then the white. Mick's just got a pair of long-finned, which is the new sort of morph for this year.
That's it. Yeah.
He paid a ridiculous amount of money for those.
Yeah, marine is expensive.
They're all sort of morphs, so they're not found naturally.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing with marine is a lot of it is wild caught. Like I say, there isn't a lot that you can really tank breed. Clownfish being one of the exceptions. But yeah, it's nice to have something. Obviously, all my seahorses that I've got are all tank bred as well, so nothing's come from the wild. And
awesome.
Yeah, I think if I can breed them and sort of get them out there for people and they're tank bred and they're all doing well and nothing's been taken from an ecosystem somewhere else, and I think that's all for the better.
Just say a couple more hellos. Hi LJ, hi Leah. We'll say hello to Anton left because he's Italian. He's not Scottish, but he took the Italian side in the football last. So.
I can't see the chat, so I'll say hello to everyone.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. If anybody isn't subscribed to these creature features on YouTube, please do so. Hopefully, we'll whack that into the chat. Find a Rishi seahorse. They take 40%.
Oh, you froze again then, mate.
I said Cutler says you need to find a Rishi Sunark seahorse. They take 40%. Michelle says Lee. Least unusual pet says tell Lee I said hi you sexy grape lover.
Hello, you sexy grape. So, talking about subscribing to the channel, I've actually got a bit of news there. I think I'm only about 9 away from 1,000 subscribers at the moment. There will be a giveaway at the 1,000 mark, and Mitch from Unseen Universe got in touch with me today and has very kindly donated a £50 voucher for me to give away once I hit 1,000 subscribers. So I'll be giving away a few of my own bits as well, and there will also be a £50 voucher to use on Unseen Universe. So as soon as we hit that 1,000, I can get that out there.
Tell Lee it's Michaela.
Hello,
Jocelyn
Michaela.
Cross. Michaela Jocelyn Cross.
Yeah, that's MP Exotics.
Oh yes, I've got ya.
I live up the road.
You've got Michaela then a boyfriend, haven't you?
That's it. Yeah, they only live around the corner.
Oh. What, from where you are now or from where you were?
Both. Yeah, I'm still in the same area. So, yeah, literally about 15-minute walk up the road.
Oh, hi Dale, you okay, mate? Oh, Bugs and stuff to just subscribe to you, so you should be 8 away now.
Oh, getting close. That's it. We can get the giveaway on the go.
End of this live, he's now on 993. To get into 1,000, and that epic Mantis giveaway would be absolutely awesome. So what I'm going to do is ask the amazing Happy Amp just to keep dropping in the comments Lee's creature features YouTube link, and then fingers crossed we can hit him with 1,000 subscribers this evening. So if Happy drops it in the chat, just have a double check and we shall see what happens.
Thank you very much.
Oh, 994. Fingers
crossed.
Getting close. Get you up. Oh, hi, Stefan. So along the lines of the invert, because I know you're in the process of moving at the moment, aren't you? So you've got a little bit here, a little bit previous address, and all the rest of it. How's that affecting the channel at the moment? Have you got any videos out? Have you got anything coming up?
Well, I've actually got quite a bit in the pipeline. So obviously I had the show video where I was at Brighton. That's been out. I've still got my pickups from there, the 2 mystery boxes to unbox. So that'll be going up soon. Then hopefully it'll be the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So I've got a few videos to be doing. I've got a couple of collabs in the works as well. So hopefully that'll be going up. I've got the results from the competition build that I'm doing for the Halloween competition, so that'll be hitting Friday. So yeah, I've got a few in the pipe work, so
I've got an unboxing one
a lot going on over on the channel.
So just so everybody knows, what kind of inverts do you actually keep?
So I like to keep a huge array of inverts. I don't just tend to stick to tarantulas and that sort of thing. I like the unusual stuff. So I did get a few new unusual bits in the new boxes that I got from Brighton. I don't know if you see the mystery boxes I picked up.
Yeah,
They were called 1 in the pink and 2 in the stink.
So yeah, I can kind of guess at 1, but the pink.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Yeah, I've got a good guess. I'm going to say the stink is probably something that I've already got, which if I mention it, I think it'll ruin it.
Yeah.
Oh no, again, because it points straight to it, doesn't it? I think.
It was. I was surprised with what was inside. I must say, they were good boxes.
In with the pink, I reckon you're gonna have a true spider and a mantis.
Oh, you have to wait and see. You have to wait
I
and
know,
see.
yeah. Hi, Ants England. Hi, Russell. Ants England actually sent me some ants today. They are absolutely amazing. They all arrived absolutely perfect. Really, really looking forward to setting that up. The unboxing video, along with the other spiders, are coming out this Thursday. Absolutely amazing. I was literally on Antscape's live giveaway the other day, and I just said, "Does anybody sell ants?" And then boom, she just sent me some. Oh, mental. Right, Tower Lee,
Yeah.
I'll get him.
That's one thing I haven't kept is ants.
I think you're only a couple away from 1,000 subscribers. So again, if you're new to Lee's Creature Features, Happy Ant will drop his channel link down in the comments. If you could go and pop over and subscribe, hopefully we can get to the 1,000k tonight, and then he'll be doing a Mantis giveaway, which will be absolutely epic.
Yeah, if we can get to 1,000 tonight, I will upload that video tomorrow. So the giveaway will be live tomorrow. If we hit 1,000 tonight.
You're on 999.
Wait, I need one more.
One more, and then we've smashed it. Yeah, it's you've hit the 1k.
Wait. Thank you. It's party tomorrow.
How long's your channel been going for?
So channel's been going for 2 years. But like I say, it was slow to start with because I never set out to be a channel. So I was just filming like the Paludarian bits and pieces that I was doing as I was going. So as an actual channel for what it is now, probably about 1.5 to 1 3/4 years. So it's not too bad. Obviously, there's been a couple of dry spells in there as well. But what I like is if you go back and watch some of my earlier videos, you'll see that obviously I'm a complete novice. Like for me, it was I filmed my journey from day dot. So I'm not an invert expert or an animal expert, and I've made mistakes. If you go back and watch some of my early videos, you know they're not great. The way I was keeping the animals isn't great even, but I keep them on because it's a journey, and you can see how much you learn just by talking to other people. And do you know what I mean? You can see my whole journey in the old invert world, right from getting my first invert to now.
That's going to be pretty incredible, because when you're further down the line, as well as you can pop back to your first videos, see how you were on those, see what you were keeping, and where it all started. And then obviously, you know, as family members grow up, they can go, well, you know, what have you done yourself, Lee? And you can go, boom, there you go.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, I never set out to be an educational channel. Like, you know, if you want to learn about inverts and you want to learn all the scientific-y stuff and all that, you know, my channel's not really going to be for you, because I'm still learning myself. I'm documenting my journey from the start. For me, I just want to have a bit of fun. I want to try and get people involved and sort of just share my experience with people rather than educate people, because I'm still educating myself. So I invite you to come and learn with me rather than be here to teach people, if that makes sense.
I think it's a very sort of modest, genuine, down to earth, no bullshit channel.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I try to be. I mean, for me, I'd just like to have a laugh, and you know, what you see is what you get. I'm not perfect. I do make mistakes, and I document them mistakes. You know, them mistakes are part of my journey. You know,
I think the best thing I ever seen you did was when you had the big beard, and then you went to Lion King. You went to the lion. What was his name?
What was that one?
Oh, the one who tried to assassinate that other lion keeper.
Oh, sorry, you froze again. I only caught the end of that.
Hello? You got me back?
That's it, I've got you.
Yeah, it was when you shaved your beard off and you just had the moustache.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. See, I've made mistakes.
Oh, yeah, Happy says Joe Exotics. When you did your Joe Exotic,
yeah.
that was flipping hilarious.
Yeah, see, I just like to have a bit of fun, you know, and I invite people to come along and have a laugh with me. Yeah, it is what it is, really. What you see is what you get. I mean, that's what I like. I mean, although I make mistakes, I leave them up, and you know, I try and it's all part of the journey. You know, what I like to show is that everyone makes mistakes, and it's okay to make mistakes, but you learn from them mistakes. If you look back at how I was keeping some of my early animals right at the beginning when I started the channel to how I keep them now, they're completely different. And I'd never tell people to keep them the way that I was, but that's what I mean. Making mistakes is all part of the journey, you know, and it's okay to make them mistakes. You've just got to keep growing and learning as keepers. And I think, you know, that's what keepers do anyway. I mean, you look now with everyone going bioactive and that as to how they were kept, you know, 10 years ago. We all grow as a community, you know, and it's good to make mistakes because it's how you learn and grow.
I think the bioactive side of it's really caught my eye. I know a lot of people go with substrate action figure or substrate mask or substrate whatever, but you start looking at bioactive, and for me that is the level where I want to be up at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. If you've got a funky background, you can still go bioactive. If you've got, you know, a funky hide, you can still go bioactive. But I think for me, the plants and the moss is really bringing those enclosures to life, especially when, you know, a lot of our tarantulas are built to hide, and they do hide a lot, and they will hide a lot in the wild and come out only at night time when the lights are off. So I think to have the plants in an enclosure really does add an extra dimension.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, I like to build different enclosures. Obviously, I've done like the alien themed enclosures, me World War II themed enclosures, you know, ones that aren't bioactive. But for me, you can't beat a good bioactive system. They're just so beautiful to look at, and it's more naturalistic, and it's better for the animal because it's closer to their home environment, and you can make some really great looking enclosures, like you say, with the live plants and the mosses and you know, your different bits of cork barks, and you know, you can incorporate different stuff. Like I've done big paludariums with you know, like exotic plants in, and orchids and waterfalls, and so much you can do.
It is absolutely incredible. When I first started doing bioactive, it was like springtails, worms, isopods, that type of stuff as well. So that got my interest onto get another invert as well. I keep quite several different species of isopod now. But yeah, and when you start looking at the different types of mosses that are out there, I suppose, you know, for a lot of us, the mosses that we use in the enclosure that we're building today is a moss that we found up the road. But there is so many different types out there, so many different types of plant that you can put into your bioactives, you know, as well, you know.
Yeah, that's it. There's so much you can do. And, you know, as long as you do it right as well. I mean, you can also go out and forage for stuff. Obviously, you've got to be careful because you don't want to invite parasites and stuff into the enclosure. So if you are going to do that, please do your research and make sure you cure it all properly. But you can even go out foraging and find different mosses and stuff that you want to use. There's so much you can do with the stuff around you and that, as well as obviously going out and getting the nice bioactive plants and stuff.
That's all from our garden. Basically,
excuse me,
is about a quarter of the way into this. No, about halfway through the summer.
Yeah.
I let my garden overgrow, so not all of it, obviously. So halfway through the summer, I got stingers about 4 foot high and all the rest of it. So I cut them all off, leaving the stems about this much, hoping that the moss would then attach to them and grow as a carpet. And it did. That's it. You can just roll it up and off them.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I didn't do a video or nothing on the whole process because I thought this ain't going to work.
You wish you did now.
And it did. So next year I'll probably end up doing some sort of video on them. Apart from the seahorses, are you breeding anything else, or have you bred anything else?
Unintentionally, other than the seahorses, the only thing I've really been successful with breeding is isopods. I mean, I was, you know, my isopods went mad. But yeah, no, for me, it wasn't really about keeping and breeding. It was, I like to build the enclosures. So for me, I'll see something unusual and think, oh, what can I build for that, you know? And yeah, for me, with the inverts and that, it wasn't really about breeding. No, there is stuff I've tried to breed. Like I've tried to breed the I've got like the jeweled stag beetles and stuff like that I tried breeding, like the rainbow stag beetles. I've had successful mating, but nothing's ever come of it. Yeah, I haven't cracked it when it comes to the inverts yet.
Yeah, I think the beetles are exceptionally difficult. Again, I think if I was going to breed them, it would. I think I'd probably breed them alongside somebody that's already done it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know the spider shop seem to have got the knack of doing it all now because they have quite a lot in. But with a lot of the beetles, I've noticed it takes a long time for them to go from grub to beetle.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a lot of weight for a short payout, isn't it? Because obviously they're only adults for a short amount of time, so it is a lot of waiting. The only ones I did really well with was the sun beetles because they just constantly. I just left them to do their own thing, and I constantly had them running around, you know, and they'd die off, and the next ones would pop out, and you know they do all right. But I actually had them in a paludarium with a few other different animals, and they done really well.
With the fruit beetles, you know, I accidentally, on purpose, dropped one in with the assassin bugs. I was just thinking, I wonder if, because I seem to have a lot of fruit beetles, not much larvae at one stage. And I was thinking, well, I haven't got much really that's going to even attempt to bite or attempt to eat a flower beetle. But the assassin bugs appear ruddier. Seem to have looked at the flower beetle. They seem to know where to strike, and they go boom in the side of its neck, kill it, suck it all out, job done. I found that like literally one of those mistakes. It's like, wow, that is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for me, I actually had a paludarium set up with White's tree frogs, and I bought the fruit beetle grubs from the pet shop as food, and they, you know, dropped down. They didn't get eaten. They went to the bioactive substrate, and the next thing I know, I had the beetles running around, and I seemed to always have a constant supply of beetles in there where they were breeding, in with the White's tree frogs in the paludarium, and they just sort of done it themselves, really.
I wonder what they're actually finding to eat.
Oh, I've lost you again.
The internet is absolutely shocking tonight. I wonder what they're trying to. Wonder what they're finding to eat.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. I mean, obviously, like it was all bioactive anyway, so I had all the like the leaf litter and that in the substrate and stuff. So maybe they was just chowing down all of that. I did, because they were doing so well, I did put the odd jelly pot in for them as well, so I was feeding them at the same time. But yeah, once they were adults, the frogs left them alone. And obviously, when there was grubs in the substrate, they couldn't get to them anyway. So they was just doing their own thing inside the same enclosure.
Absolutely awesome. Phil from Happy Ant first says dairy cows, they breed like crazy. Phil at Incredible Inverts and Other Animals. He says he's got 11 different species of beetle, which include 2 species of rhino, blue death fanny beetles, black beetles, and radiant sun beetles.
Nice. I do like my beetles. I've only ever had one pair of rhino beetles. I bought them at a show a couple of years ago. It was from Seas. And I brought them home and they only lasted 3 days. And I was absolutely gutted because I love the rhino beetles. I'd love to have a Hercules beetle at some point.
He also goes on to say that substrate is absolutely key for the beetle breeder.
Yeah, you do need a good substrate, obviously for the grubs and that as well.
What's worst? Well, what's the worst? What's the strangest thing you've kept?
Strangest thing I've kept? Oh, that's a difficult one because I do like to go a bit unusual. Obviously, the seahorses are quite unusual. I had a banded cat shark that I hatched from an egg. I recently tried, I bought a couple of cuttlefish eggs and I was trying to hatch out cuttlefish, but unfortunately they didn't hatch, but they would have been awesome. I definitely going to look at getting some more and trying that again.
I've had I think the strangest things I've ever had was definitely the leeches.
Yeah, yeah.
Leeches
Again,
are
I've had a leech. My one fed on me. He thought it'd be a good idea to feed on me during the live stream, and I was on a live stream for about 2 hours with this leech hanging off the end of my finger. It
yeah.
bled for about 4 days afterwards as well.
So I had mine. I had one here and one there the first time. And again, they were both on there for about 4 hours and went from these little things to these absolutely massive balls of blood. Yeah. And then they haven't fed since. That was about a year ago.
Yeah, mine was it was actually a gift from Adam, the invertebrarian, sent me it as a gift, and yeah, it was. I mean, it was great. Michaela from MP Exotics, who's in the chat, she's actually got him now. She's looking after him for us. But yeah, again, it's nice to get unusual bits like that and do the research, see what their care is, see what sort of enclosure they need. And for me, you know, it's nice to get something like that and then expand your knowledge, learning about that animal.
It's great. It does take a bit of a strain sometimes with my other half, because she's just like, oh, what are you up to now? Do you know what I mean? And all the rest of it. But it is, like you said, it's so enjoyable. I find it sometimes it can be a bit misleading in places, and what I mean by that is you get an invert and you think, right, I'll start Googling, and you start Googling, and then you come up with like the really old sort of care advice, the really old kind of enclosures and stuff like that, which is good for back, you know, in the 60s or the 70s, and then you have to go real digging to find out, you know, how it actually is kept. I've got a species crucis, which on the internet there is absolutely nothing. So I've just had to look at the genus and go, right, I'm going to have to keep it the same as the others and keep my fingers crossed. Obviously, I looked at crucis itself for the weather conditions as well. Michaela says the leeches are fatty now. I get so jealous of the guys in Thailand, Taiwan, etc. They can.
Excuse me.
You need for beetles really cheap in their supermarkets. Hi, Gary. Google is the worst place ever to look for anything, says Anton. Cancer, it really can be.
I think with, obviously, you know, people like yourself, you've got a good core knowledge when it comes to keeping inverts, and you know, you've got bits laying around, then obviously you know that you can give them a minimal level of care whilst you do the research. But obviously for people who haven't got that background, I wouldn't recommend going out and getting something you haven't researched in advance. I think that's one of the main issues with the mystery boxes, is obviously you don't know what you're going to get, so it's hard to be prepared. But you know, for experienced keepers, or not even experienced keepers, but keepers who have already got, you know, a good amount of inverts and stuff, they tend to have the stuff laying around to give them at least that minimum care whilst you do that bit of research, you know.
I think for me, I always go, is it arboreal, terrestrial, or fossorial? Is it semi-arboreal? Is it terrestrial? Is it opportunistic? So I think if I've got to set one up without looking, and I know it's terrestrial, it's always terrestrial with the opportunities to burrow. Then if there's nothing out there, I'll look at the country of origin, and I'll basically just Google their weather seasons over the course of a year. Google their average temperature, Google their average humidity, and go from there. You haven't really got to worry too much about the seasons, only if you're going into breeding. So it's not as hard as what you'd imagine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
for a newbie, but it's knowing those core things to start as a newbie. I never did. I've relied heavily on other people. Yeah,
that's it. And that's another great thing. I mean, one thing I learned really quickly coming into this, because obviously, like I say, I was a complete novice, is how welcoming and how friendly the whole community is, especially with the YouTube community. I mean, I thought coming into it that it'd be really competitive. Everyone's trying to do the same thing, trying to do videos on the same thing. And it's not at all. You know, everyone was so welcoming and everyone helps each other out. And if you're not sure on something, there's so many, you know, different ways you can find it out. Obviously, you can ask people. They're really friendly. There's different groups and that you can go to. And I know they get a lot of stick, but as a whole, I'd say the whole experience is a positive one.
I think people that weren't in the YouTube community were kind of thinking that there was clicks and stuff like that going on. I'm glad that's all disappeared over the last kind of 2 years. And everybody's just seeing the community as being a community as it is, which is absolutely phenomenal. And you're going to get the odd argument and disagreement, just like you would with any group of people on occasion, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that does happen. But yeah, like you said, I think generally it all seems absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, that's what I mean. As a whole, I think it's a really positive community, and we all help each other, and we all build each other up, and we all like to see each other do well, And when I came into it, I thought it would be really competitive, and everyone would be, because we're all doing videos on the same sort of things, that it would be really sort of, sort of one-sided. But it's not at all. Everyone likes to help each other out. We all like to see how each other's doing, and it's good. I mean, it always surprises me when I ask people to join in on videos and do little collabs and send us little clips, how great a response I get, and how much people are involved and want to get on that and do that and be part of something, and it is like you're one big family, and I absolutely love that. Yeah,
it's pretty awesome. I shy away just every now and again. I shouldn't. But that's just my personality, do you know what I mean? And then the next day I'm on it completely. I find it difficult with so many people messaging to keep up with everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do love the not just the YouTube community, the actual Invert community itself. I really, really love going to shows, chatting to people that aren't YouTubers, and just getting in there and getting to know people as well as. And I found that the invert keepers seem to me to be, well, invert and reptile keepers seem to be one of the nicest groups of people that you'll ever meet. I think a lot of them want to share information, want to tell you where you can go get something cheap, want to tell you what their experience is of, keeping certain animals and all the rest of it. I think it was a bit of a bad press years ago, more so with the reptile hobby. But things seem to be changing now. Everyone seems to be a bit more open, willing to share information, willing to give a smile as well, which is more important than anything. But yeah, it's definitely going in the right direction, Lee.
Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, I was at the Brighton show like this just gone a couple of weekends ago, and that was the first show I've done since lockdown. And yeah, it was just great to see everyone. The atmosphere was amazing. I mean, it was pretty busy, but everyone was just getting on. Everyone was chatting. Everyone's really friendly. Everyone's showing everyone what they've got. Do you know what I mean? It's just a great atmosphere to be around.
There's a group of people that I'm exceptionally close with, and we've got like a chat going and all the rest of it. And a lot of them are in the chat now, like Mark the Spider Guy, Phil from Incredible Inverts, Happy Ant. If Leah's still there, obviously the missus, Ellie's Bug Babies, T-Reps as well, and obviously Big Dale Strong. And some of those I've never met before as well as. So we went to the Bristol show and we all met up there, and we had such an amazing day. It was absolutely incredible. By the end of it, I was absolutely knackered, not from walking around and everything, but literally by talking to so many different people about so many different things. Not just invert, just like general life stuff. It was absolutely amazing. Really valued that day. Really, really wish I could do it again tomorrow. Hopefully, there's another show that we can all go to and meet up again. Because like I said,
I mean, hopefully there's another show and we'll be able to meet up in person, have a proper catch up and that again. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to try and hit as many shows as I can next year. This year, obviously, they've only just come back, so it's a bit of a struggle. But yeah, I really want to try and hit as many as we can next year. It'd be great if we can sort of vend at a couple as well with Creature Crate as well. So maybe that's on the cards.
Don't worry, we will move on to Creature Crate. But yeah, Bristol was a great show, said Phil. Anton just on Carl. Bristol was superb. Oh, hi, Darren. As comments come up, if I haven't said hello to you, I will. I saw Lee, his mystery boxes at Brighton, says Happy Amp. It's a daily show on Sunday, says Dave. I'm not going to that one purely because this month I've just been paid and I did shitloads of overtime, hit bonus and everything, and now I'm skint. It's just one of those months where you go, oh shit, I've got to pay for this, need to pay for that. Next month, the 5th of December, the entomological show in the Midlands. I'm thinking about going. It just depends because we've got Christmas coming up. Got family. They take priority massively over.
Yeah, it's that time of year now, isn't it?
Yeah, so I don't know, but then yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Even if we just go with the missus and the kids, just to have a look around and maybe pick up some decor or some plants or something. We'll see. More importantly, it depends if some of the friends are going as well, as you know.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Nothing. If you've got any questions for Lee, especially if you know him, then drop them down in the comments. That would be absolutely awesome. If you've not subscribed to Lee's Creature Features, Happy Ant UK will hopefully drop his link down in the comments, which would be absolutely awesome. Anton says, I have a snake tank to fill. Sod Christmas. He has just bought literally a room full of snake vivs. I'm really looking forward to where that man goes in the future. He's bred the green tree pythons. So I do speak to him privately, but he does tell me a lot of stuff in confidence. But where that man's going to be going in the next couple of years is producing something absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's one thing I'm not allowed is snakes.
What?
That's where they draw the line. That.
Where are you staying, or?
Yeah, so I mean, I think I've been pretty lucky to get away with as much as I've got away with. But yeah, they draw the line at snakes. But I'd absolutely love a rainbow boa at some point. That's definitely on my wish list.
An Amazon tree boa is my next snake purchase, to be honest. I have got a little bit of money from some donations on the lives put away, and I'm thinking by the time it's going to be the end of January, I think now, but that is definitely coming. But we've had some other awards given to us. I got a Blue Beauty given to me and a Ridley's Cave Racer.
Nice.
So at the moment, it's very much like I've got room in here for spiders, more inverts. I haven't got room in here for any more boreal snakes because they take up such a large area. These two are going to be going in the front room eventually, but we want to try and get a move, hopefully just after Christmas, somewhere a bit bigger, especially with the kids and what have you.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone always wants more space. It doesn't matter how much space you've got, you always need more. For me, I'd love to have the space just to set up a little studio, really, somewhere I can do my filming and have all my tanks and that set up. Have a few of my favourite ones on display. Yeah, I'd love that. I think everyone it doesn't matter how much space you've got. I mean, you can have a whole basement full of them and, you soon run out. It's crazy how quickly you fill the space you've got available.
I have to mention this. Thank you, Mark. Mark Spider Guy has just put some of the blue love hearts in the comments, and that's basically because our lad's autistic. So I literally mention it every single live, and I always mention autism awareness every single live, and I always will, just to get the message out that autism is now completely normal, and just to show a bit of love for anybody that's affected by autism and just stays a bit quiet about it. Do you know what I mean?
No, that's it. Yeah, I mean, I know Steve was doing a little fundraiser not so long ago, and we chipped in with that as well. just to help raise awareness and that as well.
Yeah, I think we've been pushing autism awareness for a long time now, and it's nice to see everybody else kind of doing it as well, and moving from autism to mental health and getting that out there as well, and normalising going to the doctors and saying I need help. Normalising going to the doctors and saying I'm not quite sure. I think my child needs investigating because of this, and this. Just normalising it for people.
Yeah, I think it's really important just to get it out there and do you know what I mean? So it's not a taboo. The more people talk about it, the more normal it becomes, and the easier it becomes for people to sort of to go and talk to someone.
I mean, it's not just those subjects. It's literally any mental health issue. As even like we've had people on that transition and all sorts, just kind of normalising everything that people used to get victimised for in the past.
Yeah, well, I mean, with mental health, I mean, you say mental health, and people seem to sort of, there seems to be a stigma about it. But what you got to remember is everybody's got mental health, whether you're in good mental health or in need of some help with your mental health. It's no different to your physical health. We've all got it. We've all got mental health. I've got my own issues. I actually live with PTSD. And it's good to talk about it, and just like you say, normalise it and talk to people.
I think what I'm hoping is if in 1 year of doing lives, if one person watches one of the lives and goes, "Oh shit," and I can go and get help, or it affects them in a positive way, then that's job done.
No, that's it. Yeah, it's good.
But yeah, that's why all the blue hearts go in the comments, and it's because Tara does most of the work with Leo, because I'm at work, and then she'll if he wakes up through the night, which she does every single night, she'll get up because again I'm at work and I drive like a 3.5 ton van as a mobile engineer, so she does a lot of the work. So a lot of the blue hearts are going to the comments to say, Tara, we all support you. Nice. There's a lot of love for her. And I will be the first one to say, like, when it comes to Leo, I put 25% of the work in for him. She does a hell of a lot more. She's absolutely amazing, to be honest.
Oh, no, it's lovely.
T-Reps had a rough time recently. Can't thank some of the people in this chat enough for their support. You know who you are. Tara said, Leo, die. But yeah, what tarantulas do you keep, Lee?
So
is there any,
I haven't got many. Obviously, I've got me Avic, my pink toe. So I've got a couple of the Brachypelma species. I've got Pieratus. I've got me Sasme. I've got a few. But nothing, like I say, I like to keep a variety of different things. So it's not really something I've got a lot of, if you know what I mean.
I get you. No, I get you. I think that's a good idea. Because I've got into tarantulas in a massive way. And then I was like, oh, hold on a minute. Where am I going to put that? Well, I've made room and I've got more room. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's still a lot more that I'd like. I think everyone's got a list of stuff they still want. But for me, I like to keep myself in check. So I'll have, a few spiders. I'll have a few beetles. I'll have a few of me reptiles and amphibians, and then I've got me seahorses and that. And I'll just have a little bit of everything. And if I see something new, I'll add that. Love me mantids. But yeah, so rather than going mad on one thing and have a lot of species of one thing, I like to have a few little bits on the go.
Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Just going to grab a battery for my vape.
Yeah, no worries.
I don't know if you want to tell people about the competition again.
Yeah, absolutely. So now that I've hit 1,000 subscribers, thanks to Scott, there will be a competition going up on the channel. I'll put it up tomorrow. What I'll do is I'll just do it won't be a competition. It'll just be like a giveaway. But yeah, I'll set something up on a video, put something in the comments, to enter, and I'll do a little Lee's Creature Features goodie bag. I'll do something from Creature Crate, and Mitch from Unseen Universe has very kindly donated a £50 voucher for his store as well. So that will all be up for grabs. I'll put a video up tomorrow so you can all enter. And yeah, fingers crossed, one of you will win. I might do a couple of runners up as well with a few other little prizes. I'll see what I've got knocking around and we'll go from there. I'll get the chat up and I'll try and answer any of your questions if anyone's got any.
So you've got obviously got the white tree frog. Is there any other amphibians that you've got as well as?
So I mean, I've kept a whole variety. I haven't got as much anymore because I'm trying to concentrate on the seahorses at the minute. But I've had the white tree frogs, red-eye tree frogs. I've had different species of dart frogs. I've had the fire-belly toads. Again, you can see all these in my previous videos and the different setups that I've done for them. But yeah, they're great to keep, especially the dart frogs, because there's so many different species that you can keep, and they're all so beautiful and easy to keep as well. They're not as hard as people think. And again, they're another one that you can get breeding fairly easily, so you get all that side of it as well. Yeah, so I definitely recommend getting some dart frogs if anyone's interested in amphibians.
I love them, mate. I've had the fire-belly newts. I've had the fire-belly toads.
Yeah.
Pac-Man frogs. What else have I had? Northern toad. The leopard frogs. I had those as well. They're absolutely mental. How they've evolved to living in and out of water or living in damp areas is absolutely fascinating.
Yeah, the one bit of advice I would give is obviously pet shops that will always tell you that white tree frogs are really easy to keep and they're a great beginner one, which they are, but you need to take into account how noisy they are.
We're hopefully getting some Amazon milk frogs, hopefully in the next couple of months.
Yeah, Amazon milk frogs are cool. I like those.
The whites, I've always wanted whites, and every time they've come up for sale in Coventry, it's always been towards the end of the month where I'm not quite paid. And then by the time we've been paid, they've all gone.
So it seems to be something that's always available near me. The local shops always seem to have them in, and they're inexpensive as well. But yeah, they are really noisy. Like if you watch some of my earlier videos when I had the big paludarium set up, you can hear them in the background. They overtake me when I'm talking on my videos. You know, they are really loud, and they'll go through the night some nights.
Oh, so that's not too bad for us because of just like, you know, we sleep upstairs and everything's downstairs.
Yeah, see, I was in a flat, so it was all on the same level.
Yeah, remember, yeah. Oh dear. But that did get noisy at night time.
Yeah, I mean, it was all right because although when they went off, they were loud. They didn't last for long, but sometimes they'll do it periodically through the night. I never heard it, but yeah, she always did.
The loudest things we've got in here at the moment is the morning gecko colony when they start crackling at each other.
Yeah.
But then I've just put. I'm looking up there because that's where they are. I've got the male Polytheria regalis in with the female, and he taps like, you know, he really wants to do what he's got to do.
Yeah.
I've got another male over this way, which
excuse me,
the Hain Anum, which is spelled Hainaanun. Which is going off to Keith for breeding over the next couple of days. We think that's the only male in the UK at the moment, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
He's also tapping like you wouldn't believe. And then the male Pulcher, that's going up to Keith, but for Danny O'Sullivan, that's tapping like mad at the moment as well. But the taps, like, I was literally just sitting here one night and I just so loud, and that's how I discovered this male.
Yeah.
I was just like, my God, it was exceptionally loud.
Really wanted some.
Weird. Anton, they pick up on hormones and pheromones more than smell. But yeah, that's about. I mean, we've got the Tokai Gecko. Has barked at me once, and that was when I was rehousing him into this new bioactive setup that I've got for him.
Yeah.
And that's it. Now he's in there. He won't let me go anywhere near him. He really will not. Before I could handle him and get him out and all sorts. Now he's like, "This is my house. I'm staying in my house, and I'm not going anywhere else."
How big is he? Because they get to a fair size, don't they?
Well, it's probably about 7-8 inches at the moment, including
Right.
tail end.
Yeah.
So body-wise, he should get a lot bigger in the body yet.
Yeah, they do get to a good size.
But yeah, they are pretty cool. What marine are you thinking about starting now you've moved, if any?
Sorry, no marine stuff.
All right.
Yeah, so obviously I've got the seahorses and that. What I'd like to do is get some more marine inverts, maybe set up a couple of different marine setups. I'd love to get like a mantis shrimp. They're really cool. Yeah, obviously there's so much you can do with the inverts, marine inverts. You know, you've got things from coral lobsters to the mantis shrimps to pistol shrimps, boxer shrimps. Yeah, loads. So I'd love to do a couple of different little setups for things like that.
Pistol shrimps, for anybody listening, are a type of shrimp. They're probably about 3 inches long max, and they hide away. And the reason you know they're still alive is literally it sounds like a gun's gone off in your tank.
Yeah.
You think that your tank is literally cracked. They're absolutely amazing. One of my friends is not into my inverts. He was scared to death of tarantulas. He slowly took time with me and slowly now comes in and has a look around. And he's got this most amazing marine setup. Now, the reason I know a lot about marine is because a lot of my friends keep marine. So I've done my research along with them. We've moved tanks and set up tanks with and you know I do a lot with him with his tanks. And I've done a couple of shorts on my channel as well as on TikTok for his marine as well. I've got some more coming out, hopefully in 4K, which is pretty good. But I was saying to him the other day, I was saying, you realise, like, you know, 95% of your tank is inverts. And he says, what do you mean? I said, well, you keep 6 fish. I went, they're not inverts. I said, but your mantis shrimp, that's an invert. I says, your sea slug and your sea caterpillar are both inverts. And then I said, every single coral that you've got in there and anemone, they're all inverts. He was like, what? I was like, yeah. I said, they're all inverts. Because he was under the understanding, he kind of thought, well, the corals are in their own classification. Yeah. And it's like, yes, they are, but they're still an invert. You know?
Yeah.
They're still an invertebrate.
That's the thing, like,
he was
everyone...
like, that's so good because I keep them and you keep them.
Yeah. See, the thing is with a marine, like everyone goes out and gets all the pretty fish and that, and then they buy a cleanup crew, and that cleanup crew is all your hermit crabs, your snails, your like your sand sifting starfish. And for me, being into my inverts, I'm into my cleanup crew probably more than I am my fish. You know, because you can get some really beautiful hermit crabs, you know, like your electric blues and your Halloween hermits, and you know, I love just going around the shops looking at the cleanup crews and thinking, oh, that's different. You know, like big tiger cowries and money cowries and stuff like that.
I think you've got to be really careful with the starfish if you're keeping corals because they will eat they will eat chunks of coral.
Yeah, I mean, it's like anything. You get your reef safe and your ones that aren't. It's like your chocolate chip stars and stuff ain't going to be any good in the reef tank. But your things like your blue finger star, your orange finger star, yeah, you can get some really pretty ones that will be absolutely fine around your reef.
I'll tell you what you mean. What's coming out on this channel soon is shorts of his new tank, which is a 5-foot tank. I think it's 3 foot tall, 2 foot back. no corals. That is just purely going to be a marine predator tank.
Nice. Yeah, live rock and fish only.
Yeah, it's going to be, up there. When he does something, he don't do it by half. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, see, I'd love to just a pure predator tank with like some lionfish and some nice triggers. Yeah, I mean, you can get some beautiful bits.
Leslie, right, I've got a question for you all. It's my birthday tomorrow, so who's sending me a tarantula then? Leslie, happy birthday for tomorrow.
Happy birthday, dude.
Fantastic to see you 21 again. Leslie's been in the comments on the channel for a long time. A long time.
That's good.
I hope you have a fantastic birthday tomorrow, Leslie. I'll say it right in a minute. And
hey, birthday,
everybody in the comments just say a massive happy birthday to Leslie for tomorrow. And again, if you know personally, make sure to whack up a Facebook profile with happy birthdays as well tomorrow. So, do you think you'll get any more tarantulas? And that's not a question about mystery boxes.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's a couple that I really want. Like, I really want a Brazilian black. Always wanted one. I want a really nice, friendly tarantula that I can. Although I'm not one for really handling tarantulas. I like to leave them to do their own thing. I would like one that I can get out and show people. That would be a nice, friendly one for when people come around. They're not too keen on them, but are interested. One that you can get out and show around.
Yeah, I was always very against handling, but I've started to on rehousing. Kind of with species that I know are quite docile, I'll leave the lid off, and if they come out, I'll put my hand there, and if they walk on, I'll do a little video for TikTok or whatever, and then rehouse them. But again, like yourself, I'm kind of thinking, red meat that will come out quite freely walk onto my hand, and I'm thinking, do you know what? When people come around and go, you keep tarantulas, that's mad. Can I have a look? And you go, yeah, come and have a look. And the red knee tarantula is always the one that's in the movies that's highly venomous. We'll take down an army.
That's stereotypical.
So that is, I think, the best one to go. Boom. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to handling tarantulas, I think for me, obviously, they don't get anything from it. They don't crave it. They're not one to want to be handled. So I tend to leave them alone. But I think when it comes to like education and and getting somebody excited about overcoming their fear and getting close to them and stuff like that, then it can be important. So yeah, I'd love to get one that I have one that I can get out.
Everybody in the comments saying happy birthday to Leslie. That's awesome. T-Rex says his chili rose is quite good for that. Yeah, so basically it's just about being a bit sensible. If you're going to handle and having, like, have tarantulas, having a real good reason for doing so, not just get it out. But it likes it. No, it doesn't. You're just a platform for it to walk on. That is as simple as it is. But if you're getting it out for, like I say, educational purposes, even if it's for, a family member or a friend, it's good to have that tarantula that you can do it with. The only thing that ever worries me is the drop between your hand and the floor.
Yeah.
Just in case. So the slower the moving the spider, the better, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, so I'd love a nice, friendly tea, because I haven't really got one. I haven't got one that I'd feel comfortable doing that with. I mean, I'm not going to lie, my Nando Chromatus scares me. He's at that in-between stage where they all go a little bit flighty.
I've got the Colorathovilosis, I've got the Caraponensis, I've got the Chromatus, and they're all the same. They are all pains in the arses. They're a new world, not as big tarantula. And like you say, you think, well, if you come out, and just happen to grow on my hand, you're going to be quite nice. No, they are complete and utter arseholes.
Yeah, and he surprises me how fast he is. He's lightning fast.
Scott, look over your shoulder.
What?
Right behind you.
Oh, speaking about size, mate, there's Mike on the glass. Thinks he's a boreal.
Do you need anything from the shop?
Can I coke?
I need to go get King Film for my hair
Oh, okay.
so I can get rid of all the colour.
All right. Got Tyra behind the back of the camera going, I've got to go to the shop. Do you want anything? I've got to get some cling film. And I'm thinking, what do you want cling film for? Is she stripping her hair or something? I have no idea why you need cling film to strip your hair colour or
So keep the heating so it activates it.
keep the hair heating so it activates.
Don't know.
When I had long hair, I used to bleach it to get it to different colours and stuff like that. I used to put it in a carrier bag.
But we ain't got none of them, so if I buy cling film, we can use that for everything else as well.
Happy Ant says she's stripping. Be very careful what you say next, Happy Ant. I am pretty protective. Yeah. Yeah, that makes it work longer. Oh, did they do it in Billy size? Listen, it's work longer.
The stripping is
Oh dear. Right. So obviously you and no, I'm all right, thank you. Robbie from Talking Teas are exceptionally good friends. I think he's. I have a lot of respect for Robbie. I don't think he's. I don't think he's got as many subscribers as he deserves. His knowledge is, I think, absolutely incredible. And like I said, he's a genuinely nice guy. Absolutely awesome. Annie as well. Annie the Reckon is also a really, really nice woman. But you pair have obviously got to. Oh, hold on 1 second. Happy Ant has donated $8.99, saying definitely not tipping Tara as she strips. You dickhead. Oh dear. I'll let you have that one. That was wicked. But yeah, so you and Robbie, obviously, exceptionally close friends. How did you pair sort of kind of come together? And I think the first one was Bites and Stings.
Stings and Things, yeah.
Stings and Things was the very first one, which was a scorpion. How did you pair come together and go, Creature Crate?
Well, to be honest, it was my idea. Before getting into inverts and all that, obviously I've always kept fish, but I'm a bit of a geek. Like I go out, I get all the autographs and all that. I like going to like the comic book conventions and that sort of stuff. And I used to get monthly subscription boxes from places like Loot Crate, My Geek Box, that sort of thing. And I thought it would be great because everyone loves a mystery box if they did a monthly subscription box like that for this hobby. And there wasn't any out there. And I thought, well, you could have a whole different variety of items in there. It doesn't just have to be inverts, and then 1 or 2 inverts. And then that way you're not getting overloaded with pets every month, but you're still getting interesting stuff to do with inverts. And I actually approached a couple of companies first. I spoke to Cameron from Bug Box and a couple of others, and I said, look, I've got this idea because it was something that I wanted, but it wasn't out there. And then, a couple of people said, oh, yeah, we're interested and all this, and nothing ever come of it. And I thought, well, I'll do it myself. But like I said earlier, I'm a complete novice. I'm learning as I go myself. So Robbie lives quite local to me, and I thought, well, I'm going to need someone who knows their stuff when it comes to the inverts. So I approached him and I told him my idea, and he said, I think it's brilliant. We should do this. So we sort of pulled together and started rolling ideas to get this ball rolling and get this idea out there. And then, we did it a few bumps in the road. We couldn't quite get it out when we thought we could. And, it became apparent that because we both work full time, we'd need another pair of hands.
If I remember rightly.
That's it, yeah. So we very quickly learned that we'd need another pair of hands to help boxing up and shipping out. So we applied for a dispatch team to help us out. Obviously, Dan and Dan who help us with that. Absolutely. And that was the best thing we ever done, was bring them on board. So Creature Crate is a monthly subscription box service where you get a monthly box of goodies to your door every month, all Invert related. It is a new company, and we've only been trading less than a year, and we're still overcoming these hiccups. Obviously, we're trying to find different suppliers to bring you different cool and unique items inside. We've just been let down again by a supplier on the actual boxes that we have made up. So that's delayed us. And the thing is, because it's only small, it only takes a small delay and it holds us up. But obviously, the bigger it gets, the easier it'll be, because we'll be planning sort of 3-4 months boxes in advance rather than one at a time. So, yeah, we're still hitting a few bumps in the road, but all in all, it's doing pretty well.
I think it's awesome. I think it's absolutely awesome. I think, can you do one-off purchase, Lee, says Happy Ant?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So if you don't want to commit to a subscription box, then you can buy it as a one-off box. What I would recommend, though, is setting up the subscription, because you get a 10% discount for setting up a subscription, but you can cancel it any time. You're not tied into any sort of duration. So if you don't like the first box, you can just cancel it, and that way it still costs you 10% less than if you did it as a one-off purchase.
I know you've done some special caters as well. Obviously, a lot of people remember when we was having the feud going on with Northern Exotics, we sent him a Creature Crate comeback, which had the Princess Richard tiara, the T-shirt. Was that the one with the scorpion in it, if I remember right?
I think the scorpion, originally you sent him a Stings and Things box, didn't you, with a scorpion in it?
Yes.
And then we got him back a second time with a princess box where it was all princess themed.
He wore that princess T-shirt around the Bristol show as well. Right, I've got to say hello to Ellie. Hi, Ellie.
Hello.
Hi, Ellie.
Hi.
I know Ellie's a big fan of the Creature Crate as well, and I know you modified one of the boxes for her as well.
Yeah, and then summer happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, like I say, it's doing pretty well. There is a few things we need to iron out. We get a lot of interest from the States as well. People in America who want to see it rolled out overseas. Obviously, we're having live inverts. It's difficult to do that. But what we're looking to do is, where we set up Dan as our distributor here, is have distributors like that over there using local like printers and suppliers in their areas to try and bring it out into other places as well. But what we really want to do is iron out all the creases here first and get it as good as it can be here before we look at moving it anywhere else.
Have you spoke to that person that I mentioned in the USA?
Yes, I have been in talks.
Because they are such a lovely person.
Excuse me. But yeah, so as soon as we get all the details ironed out here and it's all working well here, then we're going to roll it out. But what we don't want to do is run before we can walk. You know, obviously we're still seeing issues here, and also we're trying to get in touch with different suppliers with different items, because you know what we don't want is to see the same things repeating every month. So we want to talk to different suppliers, different companies, about inviting them to showcase what they've got in the crates. It's all about promoting other companies and that as well within the crates. So yeah, I think the more we put ourselves out there, the more we can give you, and the better the crates will be, basically.
Because you did a keeper cards one, didn't you?
That's it. Yes, we've done the keeper cards one. We've got some bits from Dead Set that are going to be coming out soon. We've even been in talks with other big suppliers. I won't give anything away. The Halloween box, which has just been delayed because of the shipping box issue that we've had, they're getting sent out this week. They've got bits from Unseen Universe in. So, you know, we're inviting all these different companies to come and help us fill the crates. So you should be seeing some really interesting items coming through.
I think what is pretty cool as well is, like, if you want to send somebody, you know, somebody's birthday, like Leslie's birthday's coming up tomorrow, or somebody's feeling crappy, you just want to send them something nice. You know, what an amazing gift to send is a Creature Crate. So easy, you just pay for it, and you guys have already done it.
That's it.
I always thought that was, pretty epic idea. Is there any questions for Leah concerning Creature Crate? Drop them down in the comments, and we can ask him. Why are you injured, Ellie?
My foot.
How have you done that football?
Yeah.
You need to stick to the gym.
My leg collided with another leg. What do you want me to do? Oh no, it's not from a. I have gym tomorrow.
Ellie's had a cat fight. Yeah, you just be careful with both foot. Is it from the plank? Says that Happy Ant.
No, not from the plank. I'll do the other plank. I'll do today's planks later before I go bed.
For anybody watching, Happy Ant, have you got the link for that? I hope you have, because Ellie is actually raising money currently for Alzheimer's. I will be donating at the end of the month on my payday because Alzheimer's took my granddad, and it is, next to cancer, one of the most worst things to watch, especially for somebody that you've loved all your life. So I think it's an amazing cause. What are you doing again, Ellie?
I have to do a plank. I thought we had to do it 3 minutes, but we don't have to do it 3 minutes. Every day they add so many seconds on. So yesterday I did 3 videos, 2 at 1 minute and 1 at 1 minute 40. It's slightly over 2 minutes the video, but I tried to take off the time getting down and getting back up. So I only classed it as about 1 minute 40 seconds. And what I found out today after I already done it, I only needed to do 10 seconds yesterday. 30 seconds today. 45 tomorrow, and then 1 minute the next day. But I'm just going to keep pushing it. I'll do 3 minutes, and see if I can extend them every time.
So if you want to find out more about what Ellie's doing, or even donate, which would be fantastic, Happy Ant has just put the link down in the description. But yeah.
I think Happy Ant should promote this one. This should be his job because I'm doing it because Happy Ant asked me to.
Ooh. Russell says, what is your favorite invert of all time? That's the hardest question in the world for me.
That's a difficult one, isn't it?
Very.
Favorite invert of all time. Let's see. I'm going to be really controversial here, and I'm going to go with a mantis, and I'm going to say the Orchid Mantis because I absolutely love them. I've kept loads of them, and although they haven't got a long lifespan, I think they are absolutely brilliant to keep, and I love them.
I've got one coming on Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely love them.
I had one about 2 years ago, and like I said, they don't live a long time as an adult.
That's the only downfall with them.
As a sub-adult, and when it became an adult, it didn't last very long at all. So this one's a bit smaller, so hopefully it'll last a longer time. But yeah, they are. I would never have thought you were going to go for a mantis, to be honest.
No, I love them. I love because I'll get them out and I'll have them on my arm and while I'm feeding them and watching them eat and catch their prey. And yeah, I think they're brilliant to watch. And again, they're one that you can have out with you and feed while you're holding them. And yeah, absolutely love them.
I think we've got what have we got at the moment? We've got male and female triangle deadleaf. We've got the giant blue mantis, and then I've also got a violin mantis.
Nice.
The violin mantis looks like it shouldn't be able to support itself. Its legs are that skinny.
Yeah, I've had a violin mantis. Yeah, I mean mine was a good size as well. It was a good sort of like 4 inches, I think, when it finally passed. But yeah, no, they are odd looking, aren't they?
Yeah, no. Very. Almost like, yeah, please. Almost like an alien up on its legs, and then that piece, the head is coming off at another way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ellie's trying to get to £100 on that charity event. But she's just put in the chat, which I'm going to read out, Ellie, if that's all right. She said, if you can't donate, then please just share. That's a huge help. So if you can't donate or whatever, please click on that link and drop it off on any of your social media accounts all over the place. That would be absolutely amazing.
Ellie, I will share that on all my social platforms and also donate straight after the live.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, none of it goes to me. It goes directly to them. They record everything.
Yeah, it's actually a website that you donate to. Leah says, so Lee, Phil from Incredible Inverts of the Animal says violins are awesome. For your breeding as well of beetles, Lee, Incredible Inverts of other animals might be a decent guy to chat with about those beetles. Leah says, have you heard about YTO?
YTO?
Yes, by now.
No idea.
No, not sure what that is.
Leah, you have a YTO virgin in the house.
That's YTO.
I'm not going to explain it.
All right. Yeah. Happy Ant has just dropped down in the comments. Lee's creature features again. She's put rolling faces, so it's just one of those things that a couple of them will know about and find funny for some reason.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll have to look that up after.
Do you know when people say stuff to me? I never do. I always say that. I'll go and Google. No, work's mad for it because like they're all like, I don't know, 15 years younger than me.
Yeah.
I never ever do it.
Sorry, I don't understand.
It's like Alexa.
That was a Google.
Ooh. What have you called?
Hi, Christine.
Right, Scott, my phone is currently on 5%, so I might have to wrap this up here.
Oh, it's by
so I might have to say goodbye, but what I'll do is I'll stick it on charge and I'll join the comments.
All right, no worries. Is there anything more before you disappear that you want us to mention about Creature Crate?
So Creature Crate, the website's actually down at the moment because we're trying to improve the website. It will be back up next week. If you want to go over, just check it out. Check out what we've got on offer. You can also find us on Instagram at Creature Crate, where we advertise everything that we do on there. Feel free to drop me a message as well. I always get back to you. So yeah, if you have any questions about Creature Crate, then don't hesitate to ask. Scott, thanks for having me on, brother. It's been great to be here and have a chat with you. Sorry I've got to rush off, but unfortunately my phone's dying. But yeah, take care, enjoy the rest of the stream, and I'll be in the comments.
All right, no worries, Lee. Take care.
All right, lots of love. See you all later.
See you later.
Bye.
Hey, Spider Mom.
Hi, Christine. How you doing?
How you doing? I think Christine put on my phone's broke, so I'm missing quite a lot of stuff that's going on Facebook and stuff like that at the moment. But I'm sure Christine put on Facebook that she's only so many subscribers away from 800, was it? Which was 13, something like that. So if Happy Ann could put Christine's channel link down in the comments, that would be absolutely awesome as well. Hopefully get a bit closer to her goal. She's absolutely awesome. We all love Spider-Man. Man, I've put the heating on. Well, no, I've put the radiator on in here. Might set it a little bit too high. What have you been up to then, Ellie?
I just got back in from football literally before I came on.
Just got back in from football?
Yeah, because they changed the venue now because it's cold and because the outside venue isn't okay anymore. Then now we have to go to an inside venue, but I got to drop the kids off, then go to football, then go back, pick the kids up before I can come home. That's what takes a bit longer.
Scott, I'm desperate for a microphone texting device. Got some stuff. Oh my god. My god. That was months ago. Oh, Spider Mum is only 21 subscribers away. If you're
Nice.
not subscribed to Spider Mum, hit up the Happy Ants link in the comments. It would be awesome to give Spider Mum something back as well. She's done loads for this channel. And for a lot, well, she's done quite a lot for a lot of us, especially with confidence and stuff like that. Lee says, "Hi Scott, thanks so much for having me on. Was great to chat. Hope we can do it again sometime soon." Yeah, no worries, no worries. But yeah, if you could hit up Spider Mom with a subscribe on her YouTube channel, that would be awesome.
Oh, I have to go 1 second. My brother's calling me.
What's your brother's name? Is he on the phone? She's gone. She's not. She's gone to the toilet as always. How do you subscribe to Spider Mom? Click Happy Ants link, Dershon, and that will take you straight there. LOL joke. Oh, you're not funny. What I might do is, I think we'll probably stay live for about another half an hour. So I'm going to whack down in the comments. Oh no, I'm not. Invite copied. So this Thursday, just while everybody's here and waiting for it to come back, this Thursday I have an unboxing video. There is something in there from Ants England, which is just here, which is phenomenal. And then after that unboxing, then we are unboxing spiders, all in the same video, all on the same night for you guys. We have some very interesting species. I can't join. Okay. You've been in the bath all night, Leah. Leah's now shrunk and looks like a lobster. But yeah, we have got that coming out this Thursday. Sunday, we're actually getting some more bits and bobs. Hopefully that might come out as a video. I might actually just drop that out on a Sunday, you know. But yeah, we've just got all the heating back on in here. What happened with the temperature drop last night, I was like, oh, I'm going to get the radiator in. And I'm pretty glad I did, because I've come down about 2 o'clock in the morning and the thermostat had kicked on, so it had actually dropped down quite low. But what is everybody doing? What are you guys up to? Hi, Doug's Monsters. If there's anything that you want to ask me, Ellie, or anybody else that pops onto the stream, let me know down in the comments, and we'll do our very best to answer those questions. Now, I'll keep looking down there, because that's where we have the devices with everybody's comments coming up. Hey, Doug, you okay, mate? Thanks for joining. But yeah, the weather in the UK has definitely took a change for the worse today. I got this morning for work, and it actually got to a whole 5 degrees where normally it's 12. So make sure all your heat mats and your cable heats, any heating that you do have, make sure all that is all up and running. Yeah, mate. Michael, unfortunately, I have been freezing. I do keep freezing. It's just one of those things. Unfortunately, there is an issue with the internet in Coventry at the moment. I think it's probably due to the bad weather we've had over the last couple of days. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly, Dershon, sorry. But yeah. What do you think to the Mohawk? I'm really annoyed because they've missed loads of it here. It was supposed to come to light here, and they've missed it. Happy Ant wants to know the next show. The next show is the 5th of December. That is going to be at the Entomological Show, Midlands show, that one. Be cool to see everybody there, to be honest. I think that's on the 5th of December. I don't know. I look younger with the mohawk. I doubt it. What we're trying to do is grow this version and then have it plaited backwards into a big long mohawk that's plaited, so it's all right for work as well as. It's going to take a while. I might do that one. Got an address. Yes, I know. I've got a message Kitty back actually. But Doug, if you drop me a PM, we'll get that. I'll send the links over to you. But yeah, that one's in the Midlands. I think it's in Nottingham. I'm sure it's in Nottingham. Dave, I would have to go for a Google on it, but we'll have a look. Scott uses Botex to look young. He's really 67. I'm 42.
42.
What? Ellie, you got your echo.
I shouldn't have an echo on.
Yeah, I'll talk and kill myself.
That's weird. Doesn't come from my end.
It is my end.
Or maybe you need to fix your hearing. Maybe it's just bouncing off of your big ears.
Unusual Pets has been a member for 3 months. Wow. Has it been that long?
Yeah, when did I join you? Ages ago when you first started, like a week after.
Literally, it's been... The whole monetization thing's been a bit mad. Because it still feels like it's only been a couple of weeks, and then people have been like channel members for 6 months, and I'm like, where the fuck's 6 months gone? Oh, Dave's going to Google it and probably... Yo, Spider-Man has been a channel member for 7 months. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That is awesome. Happy Ant said he did the 8 month one. Has it been 8 months? That is mental.
I don't even know how you do them things. Oh, hang on. I got 7 months too.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's mental. 8 months of wow. Didn't think it had been that long.
So does that mean though, if you really, really piss me off, does that mean I get my money back for the last 8 months?
Yeah. Happy Ant will pay it, yeah. I do need to put a channel member video out actually. Channel member only one. I'll probably do that over the weekend. Yay! And it's been a member for 7 months as well. Man, I remember oh god, that's mental. Look at the support my mates have given me for so long is absolutely incredible, and the support prior to that as well as not just like the previous 8 months too. Do you know what I mean? It's been
Yeah, but the thing is now, Scott,
mental.
you've got customers. You have to keep them customers happy and satisfied.
That's why you get 2 videos in a live a week.
Well, technically, I only joined the live because I haven't watched anybody's videos. I've been busy. And everybody knows that. I've told everybody.
Oh, I don't. I get a bit frustrated with myself sometimes because I miss so many videos. But then I've got 2 videos of my own to do, which is 2 nights. I've got feedings to do, which is 1 night. Then I've got a live, which is another night. And then I've got to somehow fit the family and work into that as well. Well, you know what it's like yourself, don't you, really?
Yeah.
How's university going?
Yeah.
What? Did you just say crap?
No, I said, yeah.
Okay.
This new one is so confusing, right? So we have to do, what did we call it? Project work. We have to do project work. And there's 2 projects, but we're only supposed to choose one. the thing is, we've put this project work before the assessment, but we're not supposed to do the project work until after the assessment. So I've spent loads of time doing this project work, not done the assessment, and my assessment's due, and I just found out I do it afterwards.
That's a bit mindfuck.
Yeah, I know. Oh, wow.
Ellie the kitten's just beat Rebel up. Happy says, Ellie, you're always a plank.
Thanks, Happy.
When's your next video coming out?
Huh?
When is your next video coming out?
I'm going to try and do one when I pair the Violin Mantis.
Oh, nice.
And maybe I'm still waiting on the Amphibians mascaras to hook out. And maybe I'll do one when I pair them. Because someone's lending me a female.
The Docathelli, sorry, is awesome. Absolutely awesome species.
I can never say it correctly. What does say Diothelli?
Docathelli diamantinensis. And I couldn't say it. I had to have a voice note sent to me. And I had to keep saying it over and over again before I could actually say it properly. Even now, like, you know, people say, they'll say something on chat, some scientific name, and I'm like, shit, nobody sent me a voice note on that. I don't know how to say it.
Do you know what? I just wing it. If it comes out wrong, it comes out wrong. But eventually I'll get it right.
But yeah, that should be an interesting one. Have you got to prep the female, or
Pardon?
have you got to prep the female?
I'm just feeding her because she haven't long motted.
You ain't got to. You haven't got to. I'm just reading the comments.
I don't want to take any risks. I want to make her until she's fat so she almost explodes.
Leah, if you've watched my previous last two videos, then you would have seen me say that.
Mushroom. She's shaking my food.
It's Polytheria, Michael.
I call it Polytheria.
Yeah, and then 50% of us say Polytheria, 50% say Polytheria. Did you say?
I just say Polytheria.
Polytheria. I always say Polytheria. The Americans say it's slightly different again. I don't think there's any right way or wrong way of saying that one. Doug says should hopefully do that show only an hour and a half from my mum's. Oh, I might have to. Winner, chicken dinner, says Northern Exec. Hey, Richard.
Oh, and porn.
Yeah, but Leah, you only know that because Phil told you. Damn, if Ellie says it's like that, that make me Welsh. What? Damn, if Ellie says it like that, does that make me Welsh? Oh. Andrew Smith always says, say it how you like.
Is that how Richard says it? Yeah, Polytheria.
I have no idea. I think Richard just fancies the crap out of you.
Well, Richard can go get fucked.
No, he's just like, no, he's not that bad.
Well, he's not my cup of tea either.
We know. You prefer a cup of tea instead of a cup of milk.
Actually, sometimes milk's alright, but it depends what sweetener's mixed in it.
I get what you're saying.
I can't have milk without honey for sure.
Just reading down the chat. Oh, Mutton Spider gone. Yeah, Doug's going to that show. Who else is going to the show on the 5th of December?
I'm not
awesome
going.
to see quite a few people there.
What am I doing? We're going to Japanese restaurant on Saturday. Then we go Wonderland after the 22nd. And we have to go to the Christmas market as well. And then we've got to go for German sausages. That's what I got to do. Persian tea.
Persian tea.
See, I
Bunch of
drink.
stuff wants to go. Yeah, I think we're going to end up going, to be honest. Probably more window shopping, just purely because there's quite a lot of stuff I want to get done for Christmas. Richard says any sausage except me, he says.
No, it has to be a German sausage. Not a Richard sausage. Richard sausage don't work well.
Richard is German. Did you not know?
You can't be that much German. They have good luck.
He is good looking.
Said who?
Said, I don't know. Somebody.
God, are you hitting on Richard? Oh my
No.
God.
No.
Scott's batting for the other team, everyone.
I think Tara would definitely say something different.
He also buys his and his towels.
Right, I've just got it. Oh my God. Don't even go there, but I've just literally got it up. And it says the Midlands Entomological Fair, Sunday the 5th of December, 10:30 till 4. And it's at Duckery's Leisure Centre, Main Road in Newark. So it's actually over in Newark at Duckery's Leisure Centre.
It's because you came in, Richard. He got excited.
Try and I'm just trying to share the venue, but I can't. It's not letting me. Hopefully. Boom. Try that link. Hopefully that link will take you to where you're supposed to be going. Which is, yeah, it's at the Duckery's Leisure Centre. It's on from 10:30. Hold on. Paste in. Boom. There we go. Dave's whacked it up. Midlands Entomological Fair, Sunday, 10:30 till 4. Duckery's Leisure Centre, Main Road, Bolton, New Alton, Newark. So it's not too far away at all. What did Leah say?
Leah kept saying hi to Richard, and Richard is ignoring her.
Oh, Richard, you got to say hi to Leah. She will start crying, and she's in the bath.
Yeah, plus it's not just Leah he'll have to deal with. It'll be Leah and Tara and Ellie.
Richard gets Scott to shave his eyebrows. Not happening. Not happening. I have to go to work, remember. Spam the chat with Princess Richard, Northern Exotics just says. Poxyphone, sorry again for ducking out, guys. Oh, these creature features having a bit of an issue with his phone at the moment. Never says hi to me either.
But is it his phone or is he just busy on YTO?
Northern Exotics, you've got to say hello to Doug Monsters as well. Otherwise, he's going to get upset. Looks like you already shaved him, Scott. Funny thing is, I was always blonde. I was always blonde growing up, and I was blonde into my adult life. The last 5 years, it's gone very dark. It's gone like a dark blonde, go brown colour. But my eyebrows have both stayed blonde. God knows. And obviously the beard's then gone a bit gingery. But at least you can see it nowadays. You could never see my beard when I was as a teenager. I Doug's Monster says Northern Exotics, and I like his channel. He is pretty cool, isn't he? I watched a little bit of his live on Sunday.
Whose live did you watch on Sunday?
Richards, he was live in the day.
It wasn't fucking hours though, was it? No.
No, I didn't watch yours.
Oh, I didn't think you did.
No.
That's
But
okay,
it was-
'cause we had a good time without you anyway.
It was Halloween. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know it was Halloween. Do you know what I mean?
Mainly, I tell you what happened Sunday. We were going to go and knock on doors, and Leo decided to have a full-on meltdown, go like literally like a complete devil, and it was like, my God, it was just non-stop. By the time he like quietened down and gone to sleep, we had some dinner, and that was it. Me and Tara just watched a film together, a couple of scary films. But that was Sunday, yeah. It was just
I'll let you off this time.
we were supposed to go trick or treating and all sorts, and it was like boom, he started, and it was like wow.
I'm
He
in trick or treating.
he keeps going through his sister all the time. Our stream was a blasted spider, Mom. I'm hiding. Only popped in before bed. I was abusing him in chat too when you left. Oh, Richard didn't see me on his live. He, I think when I popped in on Richard's live, he was very more busy than anything.
I didn't see Richard's live. I literally just only try my best to make it to those that I've been doing for over a year. Just because I'm so busy, I'd rather catch up later on things that I missed than let down the people that I've never let down.
I'm
And I've
very,
learned things with everyone.
I'm very hit and miss at the moment on people's lives and stuff like that. Basically, because like, well, you know Tara personally, don't you, Ellie?
Yeah.
And so you know what it's like this end. It gets pretty difficult. And Leo, she loves him to bits, but my God, he can get a feeling pretty low at the same time, you know. So you've got to do what you can, haven't you? It's like tonight, come home from work, had dinner, and then I've got this live. So she's dealt with him, and it's difficult.
I came home and had this live. I haven't even thought about eating yet. I just got tea. I made my teapot and I'm like, that'll do. I'm lucky though, because my teapot got a heater so it doesn't get cold. It just brews the whole time.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
they're amazing actually. Because especially if you like strong tea, it's like a constant brewing pot.
Asian tea is basic. Well, you probably know yourself. Is a pot on the stove, put your tea bags in it, put milk in it, and just
Tea bags?
Yeah, tea bags, and then go get your tea whenever you want it.
No tea bags. Tea bags are for only on the go.
Yeah, but if you use a tea strainer, it's the same thing as a tea bag.
Yeah, but I don't even need a strainer. You know, my teapot comes with a wee little basket. You put a tea in, all the fresh loose leaves. You put them in. You add the water, and it just stews.
I did, Diana. Yeah. You use tea without the bags, says Happy Aunt.
Yes, I use
Twinings, I bet. No, tea in the deep blue sea, Victoria has it bang on, and it's like I've always said, Yorkshire tea is the best tea. Just found a better one. It's Yorkshire Tea Gold. That stuff is mental. That is absolutely beautiful.
I will stick to my fresh tea.
Can't you remember even like when Cracks was doing her lives, her podcasts? We were all on about the tea.
Yeah, she was like, come on, you need to drink. And I'm like, nope. I'm happy with tea and coffee. I have coffee beans, which I blend down and make my own coffee. Or I have tea leaves. I have some fermented tea leaves, and I have some dried tea leaves, and I have fresh ones, so they're not dried or fermented.
Spider-Man says, I've got tea cakes, thanks to Ellie. Mark says, Ellie she does drink some funky tea. Strong breakfast tea bags are okay, says Michael. I love not PG. Multi-biscuit tea is good too, says Phil, when the biscuits drop off. Yeah.
I think I sent Peter a range of different teas. And then, you know, they labeled pucker. They're pucker teas. They're not the cheapest ones you can buy. And then he was like, that's not fair. You sent me pucker tea, but where's my pucker pie?
I didn't even know you could get pucker tea.
Yeah. They're like organic teas. They're not cheap. Honestly, for a box of them, you probably buy like 4 boxes of your Yorkshire shit.
Yorkshire tea is at Daddy, says Bugs and stuff. Yeah, Yorkshire tea is like the working person's tea. Definitely. Yorkshire tea do multi-biscuit flavour. Just imagine Phil sitting there with his multi-biscuit going donk donk. It snapped off and landed in his beard, can't you? Yeah, Scott there, pucker. I'll have to try one day, maybe.
But you didn't think my tea was bad when I made you tea.
No. I don't know what that tea was, but that was quite nice, yeah.
It was fresh, organic, English breakfast tea.
Wasn't quite, it wasn't Yorkshire tea level.
Yeah, that's because, that stuff's been grounded down, chucked in a bag, sat on a shelf, collected dust.
Yeah, exactly. You see, Yorkshire tea is up here. Yours was probably about here.
Why the fuck would you want it to go through all that process? Why wouldn't you want it fresh?
So it tastes better.
It doesn't taste better. You just get more additives, preservatives, and fucking chemicals.
It's dry tea.
No.
It tells you on the box.
And the thing is, it's not even Yorkshire. It's not even from Yorkshire. It's just packaged with the label Yorkshire.
Yeah, that's just the name for it. It was designed in Yorkshire, grown on the continent. No, it wasn't even grown on the continent. It was grown on the Asian continent.
Exactly.
Oh, I'll see you later, Michael. Happy sent. I think most people drink tea around here. There's some right weirdos that drink Tetley. Oh, can't do Tetley.
My boy loves Tetley.
No. Oh, why does he want to drink that processed crap for? It's been sitting around gathering dust.
Yeah, but the thing is, I didn't buy them. Like I had a bag.
No, you brought him up. You brought him up on tea bags. Therefore, he likes Tetley.
No, because he's not brought up on tea bags. He'll still drink the other tea, but in the morning he likes the Tetley tea because we had a big bag. It was given to us. It's huge. It lasted us well over a year. It's still in the cupboard. And I didn't drink it. I don't normally drink like that tea. At the time, I was only drinking coffee anyway. So he was obsessed with it, and he's still the only person that drinks it now.
Tetley tea is canal water, says Happy Ann. Tetley tea is nice. My nan always has it. It was always like the PG tips in my mum's house and my nan's house with the triangle, the pyramid tea bag because it goes around and comes out there. But it's I think Yorkshire tea is almost an acquired taste because when I first tried it, I didn't like it, and then Tara only drinks it, so I just kept drinking it, and that was it. You need 7 Tetley bags to even get a slight tea taste. Exactly. Would rather lick piss off a dead cat's ball bag than drink Tetley. Sorry, I'm late, all cleaning and moving. Hi, Derek.
Oh, hi, Derek.
Pop over to Reptile Innovations Facebook page, and you'll see the incredible space he has got for an animal room. The future at Reptile Innovations is certainly going to be very, very interesting. But hope you're keeping well, Derek.
See, Phil, what you should do, right, is try Earl Grey in a glass with
No.
cardamom pods and a little bit
No.
of sugar, no milk. It is the best.
What is that crap?
What do you mean? What is that
Just get
crap?
just get a Yorkshire tea bag, put it in your cup, brew it to however long you want to brew it for, add a bit of milk, and away you go.
I don't even take them out.
You don't need to take one tea and mix it with another.
But I always
need
use
to do
like
none of
2
that.
bags. You can ask Leah. I never use 1 bag. I don't like bags.
Hey, creepy crawlers.
I literally have to carry tea bags to Leah's because Leah doesn't have the kind of tea that I drink anyway. So I'm always having 2 tea bags in a car.
Tara does that as well. You know, she'll take Yorkshire tea wherever she goes as well. It's mad how you girls do stuff like that. It might work, you know. I'll just go to any batch bar, have a cup of tea, and that's it. And they probably just use like Tesco's, you know, cheap brand stuff.
Yeah, you can't even buy my tea in the shop. It's not even got a British label.
How do you get it then if you don't buy it in a shop?
Because I get it from the Oriental stores or online.
So you get it from an online shop or an Oriental shop?
Yeah, but you can't buy it in Asda or Tesco's or anywhere like that.
Not mainstream tea.
No, it's not mainstream tea. As Leah says, it is crazy ass tea.
Where was that? I missed that. Oh, Leah says I much prefer a can of Monster. Me.
Oh no.
Oh, Dwelly's tea. That new Mule Monster, the ginger beer one. Oh, that is nice. God, things must be really bad happy. Really happy.
Who needs happy
Really
stuff?
bad. JJ's only drink tea if I run out of coffee. I drink coffee as well. I'm a bit posh when it comes to coffee. I love a Costa coffee. Well, I really do love a Costa coffee.
Costa pissed me off the other day though. I took Nadia for a coffee, right? And she wanted the chocolate frozen coffee? It didn't even taste of chocolate. It had no flavour whatsoever, not even coffee.
Did you take it back?
Yeah. We got a free coffee too.
Did they do you a new one?
No, they give us something different. She's like, I don't want a fucking new one. If that one doesn't have flavour, the next one's not going to have flavour.
So it's coming up to Christmas. So Starbucks are going to do their one with their eggnog coffee. That is like drinking a dinner. I swear down, you drink that, and it's like, my God, I'm not having food. You just feel so full.
Ginger ones.
Costa coffee, salted caramel, every day, all day.
I like that one.
Well, mind you, for me, it's salted caramel. Anything I love.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man's getting a tattoo.
Yeah. Oh, don't forget, I'm getting my tattoo live tomorrow. Yeah, Spider-Man. It's 5 o'clock, isn't it? 5 p.m.
Okay.
Oh, I fucking hope not. I'll still be at work.
Yeah, I'll be cooking and eating and doing all that stuff.
I can't watch anything at the moment.
Have it on my phone. I multitask.
I've damaged my phone, like.
What the hell did you do to that?
But then every time, wow, it's working. No, it's not. It's going again. No. See, the line's coming on. The lines come on and then it just goes blank, and then that's that.
What are you two up to?
I lent on it. It's work phone. So I've had it in my top pocket here, in a all-in-one overalls, and I've gone underneath the machine. I've had to crawl on my front, and as I've done that, I've cracked it an eye. Oh no, 4 o'clock your time. So it's Spider-Mum's live is going to be at 4 p.m. in the afternoon, GMT.
This is going to be a mission, but we'll make it work. Even if I have to, like, just not always comment. But I'll keep it on.
Who said that? I'm missing comments.
You misses everything all the time, Scott. You're waiting for your brain to catch up.
No, it's not that. It's sometimes they come through quick on my phone. Sometimes they come quick through on the StreamYard.
I find StreamYard
sometimes
sluggish.
I think it was Happy that says quite a few streams have been having issues with StreamYard. I mean, I pay £20 a month for the privilege of, having StreamYard with the logos and everything. So I might, if it doesn't improve soon, I might ditch it and try something else. Damn, I may be a few minutes late. Yeah, time change, messed up. I will definitely still be at work at 4 p.m. I'll have to see what I can do at work, see if I can't sneak off. So Ellie's doing some spider breeding with Mark. Ellie and Mark are breeding together, and you heard it here right first.
But it's not the only breeding project that I got going though, is it? No. Because I'm also doing a breeding project with spare spiders. Lucky me.
I won't be able to watch it. My kids are all dickheads and won't be able to watch the bugs and stuff. Yeah, Luke contacted me. He was like, "Who's got the? Was it Victoria?"
Yeah, the Victoria.
I said, "Is it Ellie?" So I literally screenshotted her because I knew you wouldn't mind, and blitzed it to her. He's so happy, My God, he sponsored the comp, and he's such a nice geezer to chat to.
But I like Luke. He's really nice to look at as well.
He's single.
Yeah, I'm not.
And he lives about 15 minutes away from me.
Yeah, but I'm not single, and I'm not ready to mingle either.
Because when I first met him, I was thinking, spar spiders. I was thinking, yeah, that's cool. I was thinking SPA spiders. I thought, yeah, it's SPA. Must be SPA spiders. And then it turns out it's spar spiders. And then when I get chatting to him, he lives in Leamington Spa, hence spar spiders. I was like, mate, you're literally like 15 minutes away from me.
Don't be jealous, Happy, because I'm not breeding with you.
She's breeding with Mark. I'm still waiting for a Neotheli Incy Gold egg sac. Still waiting for the Colorato Violosis to drop. Still waiting for the Lividum to drop. The Piomernia has paired up, dropped me a sack. I've got the sack, and now the male's gone in again. I'm just pairing up with Gallus. Pultra is going off to Danny, and the Hunani sorry, I'll spell that, which is a HAINANUM. We think I'm the one with the only male in the UK, so that's going up to Keith for breeding.
Yes, Leah, I'm right with you too.
I've got to check my my Minax male actually. I've not bred with Leah. Leah's bred with me. I gave her the Vagan's mature male. I put the male Neantheli in for a week. No idea if he did the job. Or you found him dead. Oh shit. My female ate the male after three or 4 weeks, I think it was. Ellie, please after the breeding, don't eat Mark. He will be missed a lot.
I did put that's funny DJ in the comment.
Spider-Man breeds with the South. That'd be an interesting video.
No, inbred Spider-Man.
Again, if you're not subscribed to Spider-Man, make sure you do so. She's pretty close to another subscriber goal of hers, 800. Would be awesome to see her get that. In fact, it'd be awesome to see her hit the 1K.
How is your breeding project going anyway with the, what did I give you again?
Come on.
The other Samapeus.
The Samapeus. What, Cambridge Eye?
No, because I got a Cambridge Eye.
The Amernia?
No, it wasn't a Sun Tiger.
Come on, it begins with an R, ends in an S.
The Redunca.
The Reduncus.
Yeah, because I've only got the Pulcher left, the Cambridge Eye left, and the Sun Tiger left.
I've seen them pair up a few times. Eventually, she munched him.
That's right.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd be too bothered. Thank God. So fingers crossed, because they're in such a big enclosure. fingers crossed that she's going to have some babies.
But I was kind of expecting it, you know, but that's something I'm worried about with the Violin Mantis because they're so pretty. I don't want to let one of them die.
I know, yeah, that is.
But I got a backup, and he said if she eats him, he will send me his.
Bugs and stuff. Is it true your first 100 subs are the hardest? Or is that just some people say bugs and stuff? The first 100's easy. Your first 1,000 is exceptionally painful to get to because you seem to be waiting for a long time.
But I suppose at the same time, it depends on what you want to get out of your channel.
Yeah, it's a difficult one, isn't it, Ellie?
Because I don't actively hunt for subscribers. Like when I have loads of time, then I actively post. When I don't have loads of time, I don't actively post. So I'm quite happy to keep a small subscriber count because then if they want time and chats with me, I can do that. And I can give them that quality of like being a friend or something like that. If I had loads, I don't think I'd be able to keep up at the moment.
It's difficult. I mean, I've only got like 3K, but again, it's like I can't stress enough to everybody. It's just a number. It is literally just a number. It doesn't make me any better than Spider Mom. It doesn't make me any better than Ellie or anybody else. Richard does say the same. He's got 30,000. Toby's Exotics is on almost 80,000, and he would say exactly the same thing as well. We're all still completely the same, and it is literally just a number.
I keep getting told off though. People are making Sunday service a thing, even though I only ever made one.
Your lives are good to get your hours up, but you know yourself. I started doing lives for the laugh, and then stopped. And then when I hit 1,000, it was like, yeah, I need 4,000 watch time hours. So I started doing some lives, and now there's a live every Tuesday, and I fucking love it.
Yeah, but been doing lives Tuesdays for what, almost a year.
Yeah, like I said, I did stop for, was it a couple of months or a month maybe? And then we kicked it off again, and then since then we ain't stopped. It's been every Tuesday. It's been awesome. Don't count watch like being in school. The more the watch you clock, the longer it takes. Yeah, that's true. I've been going since July. I currently have 97, says Bugs and stuff. I enjoy doing it though, so I'm not bothered about the numbers. Yeah, exactly, Doug. I tend to whack a video out and then it goes out. I'll watch it back now. I never used to rewatch my videos. The only reason I watch them now is because I watch it as a premiere, and the premiere will help you kind of understand your subscribers that want to watch with you and understand like their views and their take on the videos, which is quite interesting, quite nice to know. I really enjoy the actual process of making the video. I've got one loaded up on the phone to edit tonight, and yes, Tara, I'll sit there and I'll have a little play. It's edited, and then I'll just press the upload button. That's it. But I do really like that. I do really like making the actual video.
Yeah, I'm really crap at making the videos. I know a lot of you will say I'm not, but the thing is, like, I don't really like making them that much because half of the time, if I watch them back, I will delete them. I don't like watching them back. I don't like seeing myself. I don't like hearing myself.
I deleted one video, and that was the one with Layla, and that with Lancashire tarantulas, because they were doing that raffle where you can buy tickets to win spiders. So they sent Layla a couple of spiders to help promote their raffle. So we did, and then it was about 2 months later I had to delete that video because he ended up ripping a load of people off, taking their money and doing a runner. And I think that's one of the reasons why Layla shied away from YouTube, because I told her I had to do it, and she keeps saying yes, I'll do the video, but
I love when Layla does the videos.
I know she's got a keeper. She loves the keeper cards, and she's got a keeper card poster. So I'm trying to get her to do a. Tara's just messaged me. She says I want to be a Smurf.
Tell her I would love to see that.
What the fuck? Hey Tony Webb.
Hi Tony.
But yeah, hopefully she will do one. Tony Webb is somebody that I am kind of dying to get on as an interviewee. Literally for the full 2 hours. That would be absolutely awesome, Tony. Tony owns Venomous Visions, the biggest supplier of centipedes and millipedes in the UK. And he's also what a lot of people don't know is Tony's a very good friend of mine, and we've chatted about all sorts of shit. He's such a lovely guy, with centipedes and with his millipedes and with his shop. But away from that, he is such a nice guy.
I like when he wears his little cockroach outfit.
No, we all prefer him in Supergirl outfit.
I haven't seen the Supergirl.
Have you not seen his Supergirl outfit?
No.
Oh dear. Yeah, he certainly is a lovely guy.
I wouldn't mind having a Wonder Woman outfit though. That would be cool.
I think he's got the Carnage Cockroach, he's got the Wonder Woman, and then he's the Rancid Rabbit.
I don't know.
A subscriber of mine. What Tony does is he'll put little things on Facebook, which generally are his own. So he'll come up with some like positive mental quote, and he'll post it. And he did this one once, and a subscriber and exceptionally close friend of mine said that Tony saved his life by putting that up on Facebook because he was going to end it until he read it. And that was just like, that is the power of Tony.
Yeah, but Tony's very knowledgeable as well. I can remember when I first had millipedes and I was told to get them from a boy. They said, oh yeah, you only need to keep them in a box. They're good for children. Children can handle them, all stuff like this. I had them in a small box like this. If it wasn't Tony, they wouldn't have been rehoused correctly.
I bought a centipede. I bought a Scolopendria subspinipes, and I was like, this is my first centipede. You know, I've always been scared of centipedes. It's my first centipede. Brilliant. Way before YouTube. So nobody knew me, all the rest of it. And Tony sent me a PM. He didn't whack it all over Facebook, didn't whack it all over my post. He messaged me privately, which I still to this day respect him for, and said, you do realise that's a Dahani that you've got there. It's not actually a subspinipes. And I didn't buy it off him. I bought it from another seller, which I just thought to myself, wow, what a geezer.
See, that's how I got to know Tony, because I didn't get the millipedes from him. I got them from someone else. And I was right at the beginning of the hobby where people were telling me to do this, do that, do this, do that. And like I said, like even if I said, okay, then I will get one, I asked for the setups, I asked for everything I need to get, but they make it sound so easy. They don't give you the correct stuff when you're new as well. They expect you to know, and then before long you've done it wrong, and then you got to learn the hard way. And a lot of people will give you shit, but Tony never give me shit. He just give me advice.
I think if it weren't for the conversations I've had with Tony, like via PM and at shows, I don't think I'd have nowhere near as much respect that I've got for centipedes now. I think I would have been bit by one for sure.
Oh, I still don't have respect for centipedes.
And you know, I think I would have tried handling one by now as well. And if it weren't for like Tony educating me, then that would, you know, never. That would definitely been something that would have happened. We need more Tonys in the world. Tony recalls that conversation. Mm-hmm. I do like it, literally like it was yesterday. But yeah. There
So
you
they
go.
are quite a nice, beautiful. Like
It was a Scolopendria dehani orange leg. But I just thought from another seller, from a seller that I didn't buy a centipede from, to then PM me privately and not PM under not comment under the post and say who did you buy that for? It was labelled up wrong, blah 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 blah. None of that. Just a quiet PM was just like, what a guy. Because he could have, rightly so, put underneath that post, whoever you bought that from has labelled it up incorrectly. That's terrible, shoot them down, all the rest of it, blah, 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 blah. But he didn't. He just PM'd me, which made a massive difference, I thought. It was just, it took me by surprise. Yuck centipede, says Mark Spider Guy.
I agree with Mark.
I flipping love them. Scolopendria Galapagos is an absolute dream centipede. And I would absolutely adore one. The price is quite high, but
See, I was brave enough to go and look at the centipedes just to go and say hi to Tony, but that was about it.
and Brant, you can't forget Grant.
I don't know all their names. I only know Tony because I talked to him.
Haggis is Tony's wife.
I don't know how either.
Haggis. Grant is the little gay geezer that supports Tony on his stalls. Books and stuff. I saw a video of someone getting random people to hand a Scolopendria dehana at a show. I couldn't believe it. I nearly left a comment, but thought, don't be that man. Yeah, I've seen a few videos where I'm like, no. Phil also loves a centipede. Tony says it happens a lot. There's a lot of old school info out there with millipedes, so don't beat yourself up about it. It was from the BTS show 2019. I actually remember who the seller was and everything, but it happens.
Hey, stop eating Maxie's plants. Sorry, the cats keep eating Maxie's edible garden.
Edible garden.
Yeah, she got prickly pear and everything I grow for Miss Maxie. They already damaged all her other plants. They had to throw them out because they shit and pissed in them. And it was like, kittens are hard work, honestly. Maxie loves her edible gardens.
I've just put... No, I haven't. It's not come up for some reason. Yeah, as I've just put the StreamYard link in. If anybody wants to jump on for the remaining 10 minutes, you're more than welcome. Tony's got 4 here. I've got I got 2 Scolopendria dehani orange legs. I've got an adult, unsure which sex is because I don't want to try any of the techniques at the moment. And then we've got a pling which is about this big now.
Leah's still in a bath.
Still in the bath. She's going to disappear. She's going to come out looking like a lobster.
See, I gotta go after this stream. I'll go and shower, and then I'll go and plank, and then I'll post the videos of me planking.
So anybody that doesn't know, Ellie is doing a plank a day for dementia. If anybody's got the link to the donation website, sorry.
Yeah, Happy Ant can post it. Happy Ant wants me to do this challenge, so Happy Ant can
stick it in the chat. I don't know. Is Happy Ant still about? He should be. Click on it. Hopefully Happy Ant's there to stick it in the chat. Click on it. Go donate. It's for dementia. I'm going to donate payday, which is the end of the month. I think dementia is probably affected quite a lot of us in one way or another, to be honest.
I've done quite a few of these challenges now, didn't I? I did one for cancer. Is it cancer? No, British Heart Foundation and mental health. And now I'm doing this one because Happy asked me to.
How much was the mental health one? Did we raise? Did you raise?
I can't remember. I think it was 300.
Hey, JJ.
Hi,
Hello.
JJ.
How's it going?
Good, thank you. Oh.
Did you see my unboxing today?
Oh, Tony's got 4 Scolopendria Oh God, Ensis. That's it. Galapagos. Can't say it properly. Those my ultimate dreams centipede, but
Maybe someone else can find the next challenge for December. I don't know.
Don't like centipedes. I prefer millipedes. I'd love a millipede.
I prefer them with not so many legs.
JJ, check out Venomous Vision's website then, or check him out at one of the shows.
20.
Have you heard of Creepy and Crawly UK?
He was in the chat earlier.
He sent me a box up,
Yeah.
and I got it today. And you should watch my video to see what I got. Amazing stuff.
All right.
There was one thing I was after, and I got that, but he sent me 2 surprises as well.
Oh, Russell says he's going to donate. He lost his nan to dementia at the start of the year. I lost my granddad in 2011 to dementia. Got a little memory tattoo there for him.
My great granddad got dementia, and he's changed a lot.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
heartbreaking.
Happy.
Oh, see you later, Happy Ant. Happy. Yeah, drop us a message because I might need a bit of advice from you and Antscapes with these ants, because I won a colony of ants from Antscapes giveaway, as well as getting something from Ants England, which we're coming out Thursday. Tony says, I saw the planking video on Facebook, Ellie.
Thanks, Tony. Tony, you don't have to donate if you can't. Don't feel pressured. If you can, though, just share the link or share the videos. I don't want for people to feel pressured.
Oh, Michael Taylor's back. Hi, Michael. Michael, you missed it. I was showing everybody the sexy microphone. Bugs and stuff. I lost my nan to dementia. I got to admit it was funny when she was calling the nurses twats and saying they had nicked her cigs. For me, my granddad was literally my superhero from a very, very young age. Did a lot with my granddad. You know, when my stepdad was kicking the crap out of me through the week, I'd go to my nan and granddad's at the weekend, and occasionally we go to the working men's pub on a Sunday. But he was very aware I was there. Played pool with me, and then we'd go over the allotments, do a load of digging and stuff like that. Go and have dinner, because my nan would do dinner while we were out. After dinner, we'd then go for a walk over the railway lines, the old abandoned railway lines in Weddington. Come back. We used to go all over the place. Saturday mornings, we're always at the Co-op. There used to be a cafe at the Co-op, and that's where I got my love for sausage and tomato batches from. But he was literally had so much time for you. It was unreal. He was one of these old boys that was very old school, but would walk me. We literally, if we walked through Weddington, everybody would be like, oh, hi, Roy. Every time we went down to the allotment, you're right, Roy, brought your little helper, you know. And he was, he worked as an engineer, and he got to supervisor for a company called Clarkson's in Nuneaton. So you can kind of imagine that he was old school. He was always clean. His hair was always perfect. To see him go from that to having his hair a mess, his memory going, his intelligence going, was just soul destroying. Definitely not, you know, nobody deserves it. It was bad. It was bad. Really bad for me. What put me, actually, once my granddad died, that spiraled me into quite a lot of mental health problems, to be honest. Leah's out the bath. That was the first bath Leah's had since the Bristol show.
My ex's nana's got dementia. One of her nanas has got Alzheimer's, and her other nana's got dementia. They're both 90. The one with dementia, she's hilarious. Honestly.
It was just I went to see my granddad in the hospital as well. He went to a care home, and the care home hadn't done enough. So I went to the care home and said, "Look, where's his care plan? We haven't got one. Right, you're sitting down with me, and we're doing a care plan right now." So we did. A week later, he went to hospital. A week after that, he was gone. A week in hospital was just like I was looking at him and just thinking, where have you gone? And all the time he had dementia. It was please. It was always a case of where have you gone? Because the body's still there, but the person is in the background, and it's hard to think. Like, you know, you get glimpses of the person that they used to be every now and again, but that person is literally like disappeared. And you know,
My papa was like that, Scott.
it's
It's
bad, Ellie.
Hello.
But yeah, I think we should move on before I get really upset about Grandad.
How about we move on with this?
Tara's just come down looking like she's got a condom attached to her head.
I want to be a Smurf.
Yes. Be a Smurf, Tara.
What the fuck?
What?
What? Why have you done it so you got a lump at the front of your head so you look like a dickhead?
Because I am a dickhead.
I know. Is that your T-shirt you got on?
Yes, it says small on the tag lock.
Yes. Well, you better not be dyeing your hair in that, because I got you that.
It's got no bleach in it.
Right in a sec.
I'm stripping my hair, not dyeing it.
One of my favourite YouTubers, Shitsapalma TV from the Philippines. He actually lives in the UK. We bought some of his merch ages ago. She's wearing the T-shirt that I got her. And I'm like, you're dyeing your hair? You're not wearing
I'm
that?
not dyeing it, I'm stripping it. I'm taking the dye out of it. Just like me that you get from the meat place.
There's no point me stripping my hair. It stays same colour.
Mine goes ginger.
No, it wouldn't. You got roots.
Yeah, but stripper doesn't work on blondes. It just leaves the blondes.
Tertian. Tara goes having the same hairstyle like Scott.
Now we're both gay unicorns.
Don't. I went to the same hairdresser as what I normally go. Chose to have my hair cut by a different guy because my normal guy weren't there, and he's just left it so fat here. It's supposed to be like right here, but he's left it
I can
like
fix
all
it.
this, and it is pissing me off.
I'll fix it for you. I did it last time, remember?
Oh, that was that in lockdown.
No, that was when we first got together.
Oh yeah.
I can fix it.
Oh, what's
So-
that, JJ? Is that a cockroach?
Hissa.
Oh, lovely. You know, they're really good at feeders.
Which type?
Still got
Listen.
20 minutes, so I thought I'd come late to you.
Madagascar
Yeah.
listen.
Oh, Madagascar. I was just about to say I've got the Madagascar, tiger hissers, and Halloween. That's it.
Mm-hmm. That was one of the things I got today. That's what I was actually after.
That's cool.
I've got a load of spuds and I've got 2 males and 3 females, adults.
Fingers crossed, might get babies.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've got another enclosure there that's got a load of spuds in as well, because he sent me a load of spuds as
Well,
well.
that thing around my head more often. No hair in my face.
Love the isopods, I do.
I got isopod today as well.
Which one? Oh, or watch the video.
Yeah, but I'm not telling you what kind. I wait to see the slinger go. That's what I'm saying. And I love it.
I've got a colony of isopods coming on the weekend, and I mean, probably about 200 to 300.
Oof. I think I didn't care how many I actually got.
I've got the dwarfs. I think I've still got some UK species left in some of the enclosures. Then we've got the the high yellow. I've also got the Kluge Montenegro. I want to get the magic potion, the zebras. Thank you. There's the Jupiters as well, but the Jupiters are like, they look similar to rubber duckies, but they've got the yellow all the way around them.
Mm-hmm.
They look amazing, but they're like 320 quid for 10.
That's dear.
Yeah, I want to make sure my keeping's absolutely on point before I even consider spending that much money on. Well, hopefully the price will come down.
Mm.
Thank you.
I just totally love these, honestly. They're amazing.
Oh, my dad is a barber, just retired, and still does my hair, says Leslie. But the other week I let my girl cut my hair, and oh my God, she's doing a good job. A guy in a second-hand store sells his collection of isopods. He asked like €500 for the lot. That's depending on what isopods it is. It could be really good. Phil's got magic potions and Gestroy. Let me know if your magic potions breeding your Salony, please, Phil. Michael's got 7 new teas on Sunday.
Leah got kittens on Saturday.
Ugh. I've got Mantis coming Sunday. There's a few little bits I've got coming Sunday, to be honest. That's why I am skint this month, is what I've bought that's arrived today and what I've bought that's arriving on Sunday. And Tyra.
Don't bother. Right, clean it. Yeah.
Mark, ain't you had deliveries from Skinny Legs, ain't you, Mark? And was it SPA spiders?
You mean spare spiders?
Yes, spar spiders. Oh, Leah's got something coming tomorrow from Antscapes from the 10 different species. That could be good. Sorry, Leah's got some stuff coming tomorrow from the prize from Antscapes. I've got the ant colony that I won probably coming. I don't know. I might ask him to send it next week because I need to prepare. I need to set the enclosure up and everything else for. I think it's several mated queens and over 100 workers from Ants HQ. It's 10 different species, says Turgeon. That could be good, depending on what species it is. That could be either a good deal or a poo deal, depending on how many of each species that you've got. Porcelio levius orange 200, bark glitter 145 litres, dairy cow, armadillion, pareca, and but that's. I wouldn't spend that money on those, to be honest, Dershon. The other half keeps reminding me that at 12 I'll be old, haha. Can someone tell her to stop it, please? Leslie's missus, pack it in. She won't be old, she'll just be older. Old.
She'll just be blessed with another year, okay?
She'll just be going from 20 to 21.
Exactly. I can't wait until I'm in my 40s, though. I get to live life without responsibilities of raising children. I'm looking forward to being 40. Then I can go to gym, play football, do all these things and not worry about babysitters. I'm going to be fit when I'm 40. Look at me. I'm occupied.
42, 3 kids. Don't always work that way.
Yeah,
You
I'm 30 with 2 kids.
You might have another one.
Fuck no.
You
I'm
say that.
54 with 5.
Look,
got-
this baby making machine shut down years ago. It's not happening.
My
Scott,
oldest
you
is
can't even
31.
say that because I got medical problems. That makes it even more difficult. Like it's too risky.
I'm just winding you up. Don't take it personal, Ellie.
But it is kind of personal, Scott, because the
Well, I
situations that
I
go with
didn't
it.
know you had personal things going on.
I really don't want any more children. And anyway, I've already got an extra kid to deal with every single Tuesday, and that's you, Scott. Do you really want another kid to take your place?
I thought you were going to say every Saturday when Leah comes round. I was going to say, yes, you have, definitely. But no, you have to go to Tottenham on Tuesday.
You asked for it.
I did.
I finished my whole pot of tea now. Oh, God.
Leah's got £25 voucher for a reptile centre. Mark won, but Mark gifted his prize to Leah. There you go, Mark. If you hadn't given that away, you would have had something coming. I'm 43, just had another kid, wasn't planted, bugs and stuff. It's like, oh, I don't know. Keeps me on my toes.
What's meow? What?
I'm grown up.
I don't get to grow up. I'm too short. I'm allowed to be a child for the rest of my life.
She is a proper midget.
I act like a child all the time. Ask my daughter.
Don't
I
fight me.
thought Ellie was going to be a lot taller than she is.
But even Tara's taller than me.
I know, that's what I mean. I was like, what?
Hello, little. You want some love too? There you go. Don't get jealous. They're good. Yes, it is. They're good.
Leslie says she likes... Leslie's other half says she likes the fact she's with someone older than her for 2 months. I'm, I think, 12 years older than Tara, or 13.
I don't like people that are younger than me. I always go older.
Durjan says people want golden roll and remove balls on time. No way. I was told I'm short-sighted, but I can't be 6 foot.
She lacks in height. She makes up for personality. You're saying that now, Leah. Wait until you see me be a twat.
She's never a twat. More of an arsehole.
I could be one of them too.
We know.
Hey, at least I don't deny it.
No, you
I'm
certainly
going
don't.
to shoot.
All
I'm
right,
going to shoot
JJ.
Scott, right?
All
I'll
right.
catch
I
you
think
later.
we're gonna end the stream now. Anyway, we've gone about
I'm going to
40
wait to
minutes.
feed some animals, and then I'm going to wait in my bed because I've been feeling like shit all day. I'll catch you later, eh?
All right. See you in a bit, JJ. Thank you for popping on.
See you later. You're welcome. Take care, eh?
Cheers. See you later.
See you later.
Oh, Tony's eldest is turning 24 in May. Oh, my oldest will be 22 in February.
Oh, wow.
Leslie says I'll only be 37, and that's not old, is it? No, 37 is really young, exceptionally young. I'll
I'm
be
30.
43 in February.
I'll be 31 in April.
I ain't got a clue how I managed to get to 40 or 30. When I was, 16, 17, my whole family were like, yeah, you'll be dead by the time you're 25. Dead or in prison for a long time is what they said.
I didn't think I'd be still in school at 30, though. But I'm probably now going to be still in school until I'm like 80 odd, because I don't plan on leaving school now. I plan on getting my PhD and getting a doctorate in environmental studies and design and engineering. and then I will probably still study other subjects because I want to study culture and religion.
I've studied religion away from university.
I've done it. Okay, I've done culture and religion, but I've done it along with psychology, sociology, and biology. I was actually doing a degree on that and stopped doing a degree on that to do a degree on engineering.
I really enjoyed it when I was looking at different religions. Find it really interesting how different cultures evolve, believing different things, and why and where it all comes from. And it basically all stems from a fear of death. Who's right? Nobody will know. Michael is 45. Mark's youngest is 22 on the 20th. What else is there? Oh shit, I'm 44. Next month says bags and stuff. Durgeon's 43 since July. Don't feel like a 40-year-old. No, I don't, mate. Not one bit. Leah says, I think I lost 10 years. Leah, don't. I think I lost from when I was 30 to when I was about 36. And 20 to 25. And I'd say 28 to 30 as well. Just purely just drugs on and off. Ellie needs more credit for how smart she is. No, she don't. My youngest is sticking on toilet paper. Yeah, Ellie is up there when it comes to intelligence. The fact that she's doing a degree proves it. 2 degrees, sorry.
It's only technically 1 degree, but 2 different subjects.
Right. I think we're going to... I can't remember my teens and early 20s as bugs and stuff. Yeah, I think there's a few of us in the chat that have had a different type of lifestyle, shall we say, bugs and stuff. Leslie, I'm still 16 in my head. I feel, I don't know, probably about 28, 30, I would say I feel. But
see, I'm more fit and healthy now at my age than what I ever was when I was younger.
To be fair, though, I remember my mum being 42, 40 to about 45, and she was always like, oh, this hurts, that hurts, that hurts. I don't get any of that. I don't, touch wood, everything's good. A bit of grey in the beard.
It's not grey, it's wisdom. Get over
there. Until I dye it, and then it goes.
I can't wait until I get a grey hair. I haven't had one yet.
Do you know what? When I was younger, people used to get grey hairs, and you used to think, why are you going so dramatic about grabbing a grey hair? My mum about bloody keeled over. I've got one here and here, and then I've got them in here, and then I get them on my neck hairs. I am not bothered.
My brother had grey hair by the time he was 22.
If my beard goes grey overnight, I'd wake up, I wouldn't cut it off. I'd just be like, got a grey beard.
I'll sell that shit. The minute I get a grey hair, I'll be like, yes, I have wisdom.
Wisdom hairs. Lizzie's Nana got bags and inverts and reptiles, which is Lizzie. Says, no point in growing up. No, definitely not. Lizzie has definitely not grown up. I'm assuming Liz referring to grey hair. Mark, I don't want to remember my past, but it never leaves me. Luckily, though, Mark, to be fair, past is a past. It's in the past, and that's where we can leave it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's difficult discovering how to leave it.
And sometimes you just have to accept it and try and make the future better.
I think, like Ellie said, acceptance of something that's happened is a massive, massive way forward to getting over what's happened, if that makes sense.
I already gave you love. What do you want?
Acceptance and acknowledgement, and if it involves somebody else that was bad to you, eventually forgiving them. there's somebody in my past that did a lot of nasty shit, and I forgive them, and it's helped me get past it a lot easier.
I learned a lot from the past.
I forgive somebody, which it's really weird when you do it. It's the strings and the ties that you had disappear; they go, and a lot of weight comes off your mind. It's ever so good. Me and Ellie are in the same chat group, but phones go off at the same time.
Mine's not, because mine's on night mode, so it doesn't go off.
Apart from I've gone to the wrong bit. Ah. No, somebody with a centipede picture. Is this male or female? I don't know, mate. Would you be interested in stink pot mosque turtle with complete setup for free?
A turtle?
Where the fuck am I going to put that?
What's my habit name?
No, hi Annie. By the way, it's not about making yourself a hero. It just means that you get over it a lot quicker. When I first got told it, forgive whoever's done the bad thing in your past, I was like, never. Oh, when I see him, I'm going to kill him. Blah 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 blah. But as soon as you start forgiving people, you leave the past in the past a lot easier, and those ties go. It's like, and you just accept what's happened. You can't go back into the past, but by forgiving people, it's easier to move on from that situation. Let's say. Nana says, "I'm 64 and still haven't grown up." She really hasn't.
I'm never going to grow up. And when I get old, oh my God, I am going to be the kinkiest, sassiest, bad-mouthed granny going.
I'm going to be an absolute prick when I hit that care home. I swear down. I'm going to fondle nurses. I'm going to piss myself. I'm going to shit myself. I am going to do fucking everything. I'm going to have heavy metal playing at 3 a.m. I'm going to piss every fucker off in that care home when I get there. Yes, dude. Yeah, indeed. Tony says sometimes it's only from the runes that we rise beyond all expectations.
The nun habit, Ellie. I know, I was a nun on Sunday, wasn't I? I was a naughty nun.
Ali says I'm never growing up. No, Mark says Lizzie, good on ya. But Mark's the same. He's never growing up. I can tell you that.
I'm so glad nobody's watching the stream back, because I don't think anybody wants to see me grind in a chair.
You do less prison time for forgiving. Exactly, bugs and stuff. It took me a good long few years to learn it all, but you know, it does come. But right, I am going to end the stream. I'm going to say thank you to everybody that's joined. A huge shout out to everybody that's been here from the start. That is pretty damn cool of you. Thank you so much. But yeah, thank everybody for being here. Thank you, Ellie, for obviously joining every single Tuesday, not just this Tuesday, but all the Tuesdays. Massive shout out to Lee for joining earlier. Unfortunately, his phone died off, so just one of those, wasn't it? Was great stream, says Durgeon. Thank you, Scott. When we are in the care home, we can have a heavy metal group called Pensioners Peroxide. Michael, can you remember when the pensioners all used to dye their hair purple? I am literally going to fuck everything up at the care home. I'm going to be like 3 o'clock in the morning. Boom, what's that? Scott setting off fireworks again.
So we all got grandpa and granny goals then for when we get to the care home.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Me, I'm going to feel like every young man going. Don't even go there. I'll get away with it. I'll just be like, wasn't me?
What are you going to do? I've got dementia. You can't arrest me.
It's like, I'm already in jail. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, the Bingo Bonds Blue Rins Brigade. I saw a video of Pennywise's sister spinning on a stripper pole, says Moon over Miami. The stuff Moon watches is just mental. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining. Good night. God bless. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of the week. Remember to go check out Ellie's breeding videos, which will be coming out pretty damn soon.
I don't
Obviously,
know if they'll be pretty damn soon, but they will come out eventually.
remember to check out Ellie's channel. She'll have some videos coming out soon-ish, maybe. Ellie, get your ass in gear. We need more videos. I've got the unboxing video coming out Thursday. But yeah, it's all good in the hood. But night, everybody. Take care.
Bye.